We are live. And we are live. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Unlimited Freedom. This is Vaughn with Unlimited Freedom. This is our live Q&A. So live Q&A for Friday. This is the time for you guys to ask your questions, send in your comments, whatever it is that you guys want to talk about, we will cover on here. We do have a lot of material to get to today, a lot of stuff to cover. I'm in the middle of doing a play right now where I am hoping to 3x my money real quick. So I've kind of got that going on while I am starting this live. So let me know how you guys are doing. Drop me something in the comments, drop me something in the chat, and just come on in, guys. Just come on in. Just come on in. All right, let me put this in. Forex. Come on in, guys. Drop me a hello. Welcome to the live broadcast. We do it live here. All right. We do it live here every single week. So now is the time, right? And I'm gonna let you guys know how this goes. This platform has never given me a problem before, so I'm sure that everything's gonna work out fine. Just gotta make sure that I get my deal because they said they were gonna give me a deal. So you know me, I'm always trying to get a deal. Let's see what's going on with this. All right, I already did that. What's up, Missy? Did you make the remix short clips? And message retracted. Hit the like button, guys. Nobody else is giving you the same kind of sauce that we're giving you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. That's just the bottom line. That is just the bottom line. All right, I'm going to check back on that in a minute. Guaranteed. Did we get rugged? From where? No Setang, no Farang. What's happening, brother? What's happening? What's the haps? I am having a good day. Actually, just kind of getting my day started. I did my workout. I'm having my Live Good supplements. Oh, Vortic? Relax, Mike. Guys, I have shown you everything that I know to show you about Vortic. I don't think that it's rugged. I'm going to give them a chance here. I'm going to put in another withdrawal at the end of the day today. But like I said, I was in that meeting last night with Jensen Robles, and he was how he was. I mean, I showed you the clips of him talking. He basically his lawyers. You relax, Mike. No, his lawyers were stating that they never received anything, right? So they never received an actual legal document. So they're waiting to receive that. Once they do receive that, if there is a legal cease and desist order from California, which we saw, we read it on here. Once they get it, they're going to come on and make a statement about that. As for the other thing, they say that they are switching over their uh, servers, right? They're switching over their, I guess, their payment operations to fully automatic. I guess it was on they're saying, okay, it was on semi-automatic. Now they're switching it over to fully automatic, and that's supposed to be done by Thursday. Okay, so that's why I'm putting in my withdrawal at the end of the day today, right? So I'm going to withdraw my funds, and then I'm looking to see those funds hit my wallet no later than today, right? So a week from today, right? So they're supposed to come in by Thursday, right? So if they haven't come in yet, we're going to have a very interesting Q&A session, right? If the funds haven't come in at that point, right? But this is where we're at, and on the very latest video that I did on Vortic United, guys, it is. Let me see. Let me find it here. So the very latest and greatest, I went over some of the sauce that was happening in the actual meeting. Oh, here it is. I'll put it for you guys right here. Yeah, yeah, cancel the withdrawal. That's what I would do. Say, I already canceled my withdrawal, right? And I'm going to put in a new withdrawal with my, with my new money from that previous withdrawal plus the what you call it, plus the new profits that I made this week. So that's what's happening there. Okay. Yes, I've made the deposit. Let me see something. There you go. There's the that's the latest video that. Oh well, I just posted it. I posted it twice, so that's the latest video that I did on that. No Satang, no Farang. What's going on? So mine just says pending. That's a good idea. I'll look at doing that. Yeah, I would do that. I would do that, right? But that's basically what they said to do, right? In the Q&A. So now not this Q&A, but the Q&A from Vortic United that I was on last night with Jensen Robles, with Mike Donaldson, right? So Mike Donaldson is one of the head leaders of Vortic United here in the United States, and Jensen Robles, of course, is from Istanbul, Turkey. It was a very interesting conversation, and one thing that I took from that is that Mike really doesn't understand Jensen. Like not that like he doesn't understand him from a human perspective. I mean, he can't understand Jensen's accent, right? So it was kind of funny because Mike was trying to summarize what Jensen was saying. He was summarizing it wrong, and finally Jensen just goes, "Relax, Mike," which is probably one of the coolest memes that I have ever personally created. Right? I am a meme a lover, but I've never really created a good meme until now. I'm thinking of adding Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars and putting Jabba the Hutt in there as well, because you know how I don't know if you guys have watched Star Wars, but there's this character Jabba the Hutt. He's like this mafia boss, and he just laughs. He's like, and it just reminds me so much of that laugh that Jensen has. I just thought it'd be hilarious. So we'll see about that. Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's rugged. CloudFi, on the other hand, I would say is 90% rugged at this point because they just haven't been communicating. Right? The withdrawal is sitting in pending, zero communication. And so I think that that one, if anything is going to rug right now, I would guess it would be CloudFi. Hopefully they don't, right? But it's not looking good. What's it going to take for you to restore your trust back in Vortic? They just need to start paying out, right? Like they say that by Thursday, right, they're going to offer the payouts again, and we're going to be able to withdraw every single day. Right now, the profits are going to still be withdrawn on Friday and Saturday, but they're saying that it's an upgrade to the system. They're saying that it's going to be like an automatic system. It's going to make withdrawals smoother. Yeah, look, the only thing that I'm concerned about, Ethan's Gamers, the only thing that I'm concerned about is the crypto, is the money, right? That's at the end of the day, that's why I'm involved in the platform, right? I'm involved to grow my finances, grow my money, grow my crypto, and I don't want to deal with any games, right? So the only thing that they have to do at this point to restore my trust, because they've got the communication piece, right? And that's already better than what happened with Novatech. Novatech had zero communication, but at least Jensen is coming out. He's being communicative. They're having meetings. They're discussing the issues. They're talking about what's going on. So the communication piece is good. But hey, you can't stop paying, right? And expect me to just have nothing but good, flowery, happy things to say about you. I'm not going to say anything good about a company that stops paying until they start paying again. So the only thing they have to do is just fix this withdrawal issue, right? And we're going to know really soon, right? We're going to know by next Thursday, right? Because they said by next Thursday, everything is going to be good and possibly sooner, right? Jensen said possibly sooner. Okay, so we'll just have to keep posted on that. No, I definitely don't want to do any copy trading. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the first question, and then I will come back and read your guys' chats in a little bit. This first question is from a loyal subscriber, okay? A loyal subscriber, right? Sent me this question, and I would like to go ahead and tackle this, okay? He or she says, I would like your input regarding which crypto or Forex platforms you recommend that would avoid having a cease and desist order issued by California or the US. I live in California, but have no problem with platforms outside the US, and I can show my family's address in Thailand. Okay, that's good. I want to avoid getting involved with platforms that are subject to dealing with any regulations and licenses required by California or the US. I had a substantial investment in Novatech, and now Vortic United is dealing with similar issues. I like Forex and crypto, but I'm open to any other investments. I like the PAM account concept, a reasonable return with quick withdrawals. I know that there are no guarantees. Please let me know your thoughts, right? So, that's the first question that I want to tackle in today's Q&A. All right. So first and foremost, let's take the first part of the question. And the first part of the question is I would like your input regarding which crypto or forex platforms you recommend that would avoid having a cease and desist order issued by California or the US. Well, previous to this last cease and desist that has now come out against Vortic, CoinMarketBull, CloudFi, basically anything that Jan Gregory was connected with. See, this cease and desist order is more about Jan Gregory than it is about Vortic United or CloudFire or CoinMarketBull. Jan Gregory, he and a blogger, right? A blogger, a pseudo journalist from the state of California have been getting into beef, and I think that guy just rolled on him and wrote a complaint to the government, right? Wrote a complaint into the Financial Oversight Organization, and then they just, based on that complaint, they just issued a cease and desist order against anything that Jan Gregory is involved with. Here's the thing: you can't do that legally to a company that operates outside of the United States in the first place. It doesn't matter where you live, right? Now, if you're asking me what company is safe from California, from California, nobody's safe. California is not going to be happy until they turn into a completely communist, government controlled place where everybody gets equal pay, everybody makes the same thing, nobody gets more, everybody gets the same thing, you all get the same house, you all get the same car, you all get the same cell phone, you all get the same pay, everybody's equal, right? Everybody's equal, completely equal. And nobody gets more than anybody else, nobody gets less than anybody else. Nobody is safe in California. There's no crypto platform that is safe from the state of California. Okay, there's your answer. Right? If you don't want to tick off the state of California, right? If you don't want to be doing something that the state of California is not cool with. Now, I'm not talking about doing something illegal. Okay, that's a different conversation. I'm talking about being part of a crypto platform that operates outside of the United States anyway. You're not doing anything wrong. You'll probably just have to get a VPN, right? People don't want to deal with it. That's the whole thing that's happening with QP right now. QP isn't gone, right? They just don't want to deal with the red tape. They don't want to deal with the regulators. They don't want to deal with being dragged into court. So they're just blocking it out. You got to get a VPN. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm totally fine with that. But safe in California? Forget it. Nothing's safe in California. Now, maybe if you want to just become a Forex trader, you can get my trading course, link in the description, right? Where I teach you my personal trading strategy. It's achievable, attainable, sustainable. It's how I was able to make more than I've ever made before. And then you can get into one of the trading brokers that I recommend and you can start trading, right? They can't regulate that. Well, I mean, they can, but I mean, you have the ability to do what you want to do with your own money as long as you pay taxes, okay? So, what I'm saying is that I don't think they can do this. Okay, like I don't think that this cease and desist order is going to work and is going to fly. Right now, I've already been in meetings with the top leaders at Vortic United. I've been in meetings all day yesterday, all day the day before, the whole day. And what I can tell you is that if they actually issue a legitimate cease and desist order and it actually comes to Jensen's legal team and they actually get the order, they're going to take them to court and they're going to fight it and they're going to sue them for defamation if they don't take down the order. So Vortic United is going to sue the state of California if they don't take down the order. And that's just more money for us. Hey, if California has to pay Vortic United, that's just more money for us, baby. Because I don't think they can do it. I don't think they have any legal grounds to stand on. The company is it's outside of the United States. You know, and if you don't want people to sign up for it, then you may as well take away the internet. Right? That's the next thing that they're going to do. They're going to have a California only internet, right? You're only going to be able to link to the sites that we want you to be able to link to. Oh, it's for your own protection, by the way. It's for your own good, right? It's for your own protection. I know I'm getting a little bit loud, and I don't want to do that because my microphone is starting to cut out when I start hollering. So I want you guys to be able to hear what I'm saying. It's all for your protection, right? We're going to restrict your access to the internet for your protection. We're going to make sure that you get paid the exact same thing as your housekeeper for your protection. Okay, we're going to make sure that everybody drives the same electric car for your protection. It's all for your protection, right? I don't even call it California. I call it California. Let's get into the second part of this guy's question, okay? I'm only 20 minutes in and I'm already breaking a sweat, guys. I got to calm down here. I would like your input. Okay, I read that. Okay. I live in California, but I have no problem with platforms outside the US. Well, here's the thing. Vortic United is a platform that's outside of the US. Right? Maybe in the future you'll have to access it with a VPN. I don't know exactly how it's going to all play out. Only thing I care about is the money. At the end of the day, as long as I'm getting paid, that's what I care about. Right? The thing that troubles me more than anything is when they didn't pay out last Monday. That's in my mind, they need to fix that. And they need to fix that now. They need to fix that yesterday, in my mind. But yeah, Vortic United is a good one. There's a couple of good ones that are linked in my Telegram group. And linked in the description, I have a private Telegram group, right, where you guys can look at the private opportunities, right, that are, and I think they both the private opportunities that I'm a part of, I think they have to be accessed with a VPN. Another one that you can access that's outside of the country is Sportsbook Partners. Sportsbook Partners is really good, passive income right? You get 1% a day, 6 days a week. That's 6% a week until you double your money, and then you can just do it again. You're partnering with the liquidity to an actual sports book, right? So, very, very good one. Doesn't touch the United States, doesn't touch Canada. It deals with FIFA soccer. I have been with them for a long time now, and they're doing great. They've never had one single problem, not one. So that's one that you could look at getting involved in. But I don't think that. Look, excuse me. I'm hoping that Vortic United is not over. Okay, I couldn't put them on my top five last week because they haven't paid out. But if they do pay out, I'll put them back on my top five, and they'll probably get right back up to my number one spot as long as they get back on track here. Only time will tell, right? Only time will tell. If this, we know what happens in these platforms, guys. We know the pay starts slowing down. Then they start making excuses. Then they start making up lies, right? Then they don't respond right to the cease and desist orders, and eventually they rug pull, right? That has been the mo in this space for a long time, right? That happens. Is it happening here? Well, it's certainly showing the signs, right? But does that mean that that's what it's going to be? Only time will tell, right? Now, personally, I'm pulling for him to win, of course, right? Because I have large sums of money in from Vortic United, right? I've got large sums of money. I've got 9 packages, right? 9 packages, man. Yeah, so I don't want them to rug pull, right? But hey, you know what happens, happens, and I'm going to bring it to you first. I'm going to bring you all the information. I'm going to give it to you the straight up information. We're not going to sugarcoat it. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly over here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. I'm going to give you the sauce that nobody else is giving you. I'm going to give it to you quick. I'm going to give it to you as soon as I know something. You're going to know something, right? I'm going to keep up with the breaking news for you guys here at the Unlimited Freedom Network because that's how we do it. All right, let's look at the next part of this question. Yeah, so I mean, if you've got an address outside the United States, and you wanna work with some stuff outside of the United States, you really need to join my Telegram group. It's a private Telegram group, and in that Telegram group, I talk about platforms that I'm not allowed to talk about on YouTube, right? Which I think is just a bunch of crap. Because look, guys, I mean, what's the difference between YouTube and Telegram, really? I mean, is there a big difference? Right? Anybody can come on here and join my Telegram group. What's the big difference, right? What's the big deal, right? But hey, that's what the leadership wants to do. I'm not gonna, I don't think that it's too much to ask, right? If they want to take their thing private and they want to do it through Telegram, that's fine. Go to the Telegram group. Check it out there in my Telegram group. Link in the description, right? Go there. I want to avoid getting involved with platforms that are subject to dealing with any regulations and licenses required by California or the US. Well, that's the thing, man. They're not regulated by California in the US, right? But California in the US well, California is attacking them anyway, right? So that's the whole deal. So who is safe at that point, right? I mean, if California's going to trip, they're going to trip. What are you going to do? Let's see what else we got going on here. This person says, "Oh, yeah, no, this is the same question. I'm getting ready to break down the third part here. Oh, and then my deal just went through, so I definitely got to tell you guys about this, especially if you're involved in my trading course. Okay. I like Forex and crypto, but I'm open to any other investments. I like the PAM account concept. A reasonable return with quick withdrawals. Let me see what would be best for a PAM account. Hmm. Probably GS Partners if you're not involved with them yet. So yeah, GS Partners would be good because you could compound every week, right? So GS Partners is very it's like a bet I got it. It's like a better run version that does more stuff than Novatech, right? And they've always had lawyers from the beginning, so their lawyers have been able to word stuff in such a way that they're not getting in any trouble, right? So definitely check out GS Partners. Let me go ahead and give you that link. I think that's what you're looking for if you're looking for a PAM account. There you go. GS Partners. You can compound every week, right? Get yourself a certificate, start pimping out the certificate, right? Get invested in all the different kind of businesses that they have per certificate, right? Just beef that baby up, right? I'm getting 9% per week on my certificates. And you can get more than that, right? You can get up to like, who knows? Sky's the limit, really. Just depends on how much you want to invest, what you want to do. I've got made a ton of videos on GS Partners, so Unlimited Freedom Network is your one-stop shop for anything that you need to know about GS Partners. I make it simple. I cut through the bogusness. I cut through all the fluff, right, and all the stupid stuff that people say, and just get right down to the brass tacks of what it is, how it works, and how you can benefit from it. Because Unlimited Freedom Network is for the people, right? This network is for the people. I'm not here for the platforms. I'm here for you. I'm here for me. I'm here for us, right? So that we can use these platforms so that these platforms don't use us. That's the Unlimited Freedom Network. That's what you got to understand. In other words, relax, Mike. Please let me know your thoughts and I will sign up for each platform. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to sign up for whatever you want. You could sign up, you don't have to sign up. Definitely don't sign up for anything you're not comfortable with, okay? Don't just listen to me, right? Go do your due diligence. Go check out the platform for yourself. Don't just go off of what I say, okay? I don't want that much responsibility over you, okay? I want you to make your own decision, right? I'm not California, right? I'm not trying to think for you, right? Your government is doing enough of that. I'm not going to do it, right? So you please make your own decision as to what you want to do, right? If you want to sign up, you can. If not, hey, you don't have to. We're still cool, regardless. All right, so I want to get into real quick this link that I linked in the description. It's a trading promo. This is for all my people who have bought my trading course. Guys, this is VidForex, and it is a trading promo. I linked it in the very top of the chat. It's the very first link in the chat. And what they're doing is they're giving you a 200% bonus on your deposit. I just threw in $1,000 and I now have $3,000, right? So I haven't used VidForex for a while, but when I saw that they offered me a 200% bonus on my deposit, I went ahead and jumped on it. So I just turned $1,000 into $3,000. Boom, just now. And that's what I was doing at the beginning of this live broadcast, right? I was flicking back and forth between this and between VidForex. A 200% bonus, guys. So, especially if you're part of my trading course, you really need to think about doing this because, and then don't just screw up and start trading like a crazy person. Don't do that. Get the money and then trade smart. Go along with the plan that I teach in my course, right? That way you can keep the bonus and you don't lose the bonus, right? But I just turned $1,000 into 3,000, just like that. All you got to do is use the promo code. Excuse me. Okay, so first, actually, let me do this. First, go to my link and sign up. So let me get you my link first. Guys want some free money? All right. Here is my link to sign up. Oops. Okay, and then that way you'll be signed up under Unlimited Freedom. And then let me get you the link to the promo. So after you've signed up using my link, then you can here's the link to the promo. All right, so a super chat is going to take you to the top of the list, guys. If you guys give me a super chat, I will stop what I'm doing and I will get to your super chat, right? Because I really appreciate it when you guys do that. So, Ethan's Gamers gave a super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat. So, if you guys want to go to the top of the list, give a super chat. Can you make a video of the signs to look for when a DeFi project is about to rug pull? Yeah, so what you're asking for is you're asking for the red flags, right? And what signs do I look for? Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. I mean, and just I don't know. I'll try to get to it as soon as I can, but I can give you like off the top of my head, let me tell you a couple things. So, and get ready guys because I'm going to give you some sauce right now. So if you got notes, get ready to take some notes. So these things have shelf lives, okay? Shelf lives. Let me grab my pad. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, now the most of the highest risk platforms, and remember C12, right? And what I'll probably do is Ethan's Gamers, I'll probably clip this video. So I'll do just go over some stuff with you guys right now. And then I will clip this and also share it as a regular video on my channel. That way you'll have it for your reference. Highest risk platforms have about a 3-month shelf life. That's why you got to get into them early. You guys have seen that I've been talking a lot about invisible AI, right? Well, why do you think that is? It's because invisible AI is a solid platform and it just came out. So I know that we're going to get at least a few months out of it, right? Now, am I saying that it's going to go away in 3 months? No, I'm not. But what I'm saying is the high risk platforms typically go away in about 3 months, right? Now, if it lasts for 3 months, here's the other line that you look at. If it lasts for 3 months and it's going to rug, then it's probably you're going to want to start realizing that around the 6 month mark, you want to be looking for the red flags at that point. Okay. So if it makes it through the 3 months, you want to look for the red flags at this point. All right. And these are just the time frame lines. I'm going to give you some other red flags too. Now, once you hit 1 year and beyond, right, you are in no man's land when it comes to crypto programs. Most of them, 3 months. Some of them will last 6 months. But if you get to a year, you're in no man's land, right? Novatech made it 4 years, right? Which is why so many people put so much friggin' money into Novatech because it just looked like it was never going to go. It looked like they had found the secret sauce. It looked like they had cracked the code. It looked like they had a platform that was just going to keep going. And, and then their promoters, I'm trying not to yell, their promoters were talking about it like you could just become a millionaire with it, no problem, right? And they were hardcore promoting it to the point where they over leveraged. They put in more money than they should have. All right. So here's your first. Here's your first mark. Right now. Now I'm not. Listen, guys. I love Invisible AI. God bless it, Invisible AI. I'm not picking on Invisible AI, and I'm not saying that Invisible AI is going to rug. Please hear my heart on what I'm saying. Invisible AI just came out just now. It just came out. So it's probably definitely got 3 months, right? Before anybody would worry, before anything could possibly happen, right? Now, is that always 100% true? No, I'm just giving you the general rule, right? 3 months. If you make it past 3 months, you want to look at this mark. And then if you make it past this mark and you hit a year, then you're kind of in no man's land. So at that point, you got to look for the other red flags. And I'll give you guys those red flags. Now, I'm one of the last ones who received my withdrawal from my trading account from Novatech. Okay, I received my Novatech trading account withdrawal at the end of December, like literally right before they um, froze the accounts. Okay, and I'll tell you why I was able to do that, because I could see that they were about to have some serious problems. Right now, it wasn't just one cease and desist order. Okay, it was three. Right, the first one came in from Russia, and I was like, who cares? It's it's Russia. Who cares, right? We're they're basically, it's kind of like, so what? Russia's, yeah. I mean, it's not technically a communist country, but it kind of is, right? I mean, the president of Russia used to be KGB, so kind of is a communist country, so it's like not surprising that they would try to regulate stuff over in Russia. So Russia didn't bother me, but then California and Canada happened at the same time, and that's when I knew I had to go ahead and make a withdrawal. Okay, so multiple cease orders, multiple or court cases happening at the same time. Okay. So maybe you're at the 6 month mark, right? So you're already kind of like looking around for the red flags. And then right around the 6 month mark, they start getting bad press and multiple court cases coming up. You better get out at that point. If you can, you better go on ahead and get out, right? I made a phone call to a dear friend of mine who was, well, let's just say, I mean, can we say over six figures, right? I think that's fair. Over six figures in Novatech trading account. And I said, hey, I really think that you ought to think about maybe pulling that money out. But he said, oh no, no, no. You're overreacting, right? Well, look where he is now and look where I am now, right? We're in two very different places. I don't take any joy in that whatsoever. I feel bad for everybody who I would go so far as to say over leveraged themselves, right? And then had that happen. So you want to look for this, guys. Multiple cease orders happening at the same time. Now let me show you another red flag. And this is why I've been doing all this broadcasting on Vortic United, because some of these are happening. In this space, guys, slow pay usually turns into no pay. Okay? So Once the payments start slowing down, well, it might be a good idea to go ahead and think about moving on, right, at that point, before the slow pay turns into no pay. Okay, because that's usually another red flag that you'll see. So, say you're around the 3 month mark, right? And this is exactly what happened with C12 when I made my emergency broadcast about C12. This got me deplatformed from C12. It also gave me, they said that I was creating FUD and all these lies about me, right? This got me, and that's why the platforms they don't know. If I like unlimited freedom, I don't know. He sometimes he says stuff that I don't like. Well, hey, welcome to reality. Welcome to life. I'm not going to be on here. You don't pay me to promote your platform on YouTube. This YouTube channel is for the people. This is for me. This is about my journey. It's about the people's journey. So it was the guys. Listen, you guys ought to be taking notes here. It was the 3 month mark, right? So we had one already. This is with C12. We hit the 3 month mark, right? On a very high risk deal. I mean, they were giving 12% a day. I mean, it's amazing that they lasted 3 months. Now, not only did we hit the 3 month mark, but all of a sudden they started slow paying. So they added another step to their payouts where it would say processing, right? Processing. So it was going just straight to our wallets. Then it went to this extra step, processing, right? So we'd already have to wait a certain amount of time for our payment to come in. We would wait that time and then it would go into another waiting period. That's when slow pay turned into no pay. So it was turning into no pay. So I came on here and I said, guys, pull everything out of C12. C12 is about to rug pull. I sounded the alarm. I let all you guys know. They said I was a hater. They said I was creating FUD. They said unlimited freedom gets kicked off of the platform. They said if you sign up under unlimited freedom, we're going to take your money and we're not going to give you your money. They did all of that. And then just like I predicted, they rugged within 72 hours of doing that. So they hit unlimited freedom and then their company was destroyed, right? You don't mess with the Unlimited Freedom Network, right? If you attack the Unlimited Freedom Network and your company gets destroyed, well, that's not my problem because you shot first, my friend. You shot first. So you want to look at that, the 3 month mark, the 6 month mark. If you just want to be super safe by a rule of thumb, go for 3 months, right? Most of them will last 3 months, right? Like if you want to be ultra conservative, super safe, you really want to like take an extra step of safety, you can just hang out for 3 months and then skip, right? You can hang out for 3 months and then bounce, right? You can hang out for 3 months and then kick rocks and go to the next one. I mean, you could do that. I mean, it's that there's a Lord knows there's enough of these things coming out all the time, right? That you could probably do something like that. But yeah, the 3 month mark, you got to look at it. The 6 month mark, you got to look at it. The year mark, you got to look for other red flags. These are other red flags. You get the multiple cease orders at the same time. You get the court cases, right? You get the slow pay. Slow pay usually turns into no pay. And oh, here's another great one. And let me make sure I get this down for you. Company, including. Okay. Oh, here's another friend. Oh, here's another red flag. Okay. Multiple nonsense excuses from the company, including new website, new system, new payment processor, other nonsense stall tactics. So they're stalling and they're giving you an excuse, right? You got to watch for that. Now, Let me go over those again, and then I'll get to your next super chat. Guys, super chat will take you to the top of the list, right? So if you super chat, that means I'm going to drop what I'm doing and I'm going to get to your super chat and answer your questions or get your comment. So let's go over this again. You've got the 3 month mark, you've got the 6 month mark, you've got the 1 year mark. Okay. You want to look for problems around those times. You think about maybe getting out around those times. You've got multiple cease orders and court cases happening at the same time, right? Big red flag. You've got slow pay, big red flag. You've got multiple nonsense excuses from the company. Okay. We're making a new website. We're going to a new system. We're developing a new payment processor, right? So we're going to stall, right? So we're going to stall. We're going to make you wait a little bit longer. So those are just some of the red flags that I look for. If I think of any others, I'll let you guys know. But I think those are the big ones. And I think the time factor is where a lot of people miss out. We just get into this mindset of, it's a good thing and it's rolling along and it's just never going to end, right? It's just going to keep on going, right? And that hasn't been historically, that has not been the truth in this space, right? Historically, in this space, these things have shelf life. 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. I mean, Novatech lasted 4 years. Bravo, man. I mean, how they ended was horrible. You know what I mean? If they, and I know that some people are still holding on. They don't think that Novatech is over. Well, I mean, whether they are or not, I personally, I have to mentally and spiritually move on from it, right? And just live my life, right? I can't spend my whole life worrying about what Novatech's going to do. All right, Ethan's Gamers, let's jump into your next super chat. Thank you for the super chat. From my experience, DeFi projects with daily withdrawals don't have a shelf life. Does Vortic's announcement that it's moving to daily withdrawals cause you concern that it may rug pull soon? Well, here's the thing. It's really touch and go with Vortic United at this point. Okay. Now, there are arguments to be made either way, but let's see who does daily withdrawals. QP has always done daily withdrawals, and they've been pretty good. I think you can withdraw daily from GS Partners. I'm actually sure you can. What else can you withdraw daily from? Uh, yeah, that one that I can't talk about. Link in the description. You can withdraw daily from BitSports AI. You can withdraw daily from VerseCore. You can withdraw daily from Sportsbook Partners. You can withdraw daily from 1 weeks. You can withdraw every half hour from Capitalium. So I don't think that the half hour thing is going to or the look, withdrawing every half hour, withdrawing every day or whatever. I don't think that that means that it's about to rug. Right. I think that the whole reason why they're saying they're going to daily withdrawals is because they feel guilty, right, about having the payment screwed up 2 weeks ago and then again this week, and so they're saying let's give the client something, right? Let's give them daily withdrawals for certain things. I think that's the reason why they're going to daily withdrawals. Okay. Now, in terms of my concern, look, if they don't start paying out, it's definitely a rug pull. Okay, I mean that's the definition of a rug pull, right? Am I saying that it's a rug pull? Not yet, right? Not yet, not yet. But they gave us this date, Thursday, and they need to be true to their word at this point, or else it's just going to be a spiraling downward spiral of excuse after excuse after excuse, delay after delay after delay, until ultimately people just give up and quit waiting. I mean, that's pretty much the rug pull at that point. Now, is that going to happen? I don't know. We'll see what they do on Thursday, right? I hope not. All right, Tofu AE86 has dropped a super chat. Thank you for that, Tofu. Once again, guys, if you want to go to the top of the list, if you want me to kind of stop what I'm doing and address your question or comment, you can shoot me a super chat. I think it would be hilarious if Crypto Wolf would shoot me a super chat. I would love that, and I would love to get to some of his questions. So let's do Tofu's. Hey, bro. I have NordVPN, still having some trouble logging into QP. Can you give it a try and let us know if you can log in? Sure. Okay, so far it's looking fine. I mean, I've been withdrawing. I did 2 withdrawals from QP today, right? And I've been logging in ever since this morning. So what I would do is, if that's the case, I would just give it some time, right? Like, or set your VPN to a different location. Maybe your VPN is in a bad location. You can set it to United Arab Emirates or set it to what's the other one? Oh yeah, like somewhere in East Asia, like Taiwan, right? Taiwan's always a good one. Okay, so super chats are done. Okay, and I've already read this email, and I think I got back to you on that. Yeah, if you're looking for a PAM account, I would look over at GS Partners. And don't forget, guys, I put a link in the description for you guys, link in the chat for you guys. VitForex is doing a 200% bonus. I just deposited $1,000 and I now have $3,603.33 in my account. So I deposited $1,000 and I now have $3,603.33 in my account. That's a 200% gain just for depositing. Okay, just for depositing. So that type of deal is not going to last forever. So if you are into trading, right? If you've taken my trading course, if you do options trading, and or if you just want to kind of join up and get the little boost and then learn how to trade after that, you can do that and get a 200% bonus right there. I mean, that's craziness. All right, Fantasy 2000 says, "Are you receiving passive income from Live Good already?" Yes, I get paid from Live Good every Thursday. Muriel Brooks is still working out. Is still working out. Yeah, it's working great, but I can't talk about it here on YouTube. Okay, so you're gonna have to go to my private Telegram opportunities. Link in the description. Okay, go to my private Telegram opportunity, my private Telegram channel, my Telegram opportunities. Link in the description. I'm still making videos about that. I'm still making videos about the other opportunity. They're linked in the description. And, once again, why would they do that? Well, because they don't want the drama, right? They don't want to deal with the drama. No drama, Obama. Okay, let me check something here. Eddie Anderson, what's going on, Eddie? Hey, I just got ExpressVPN and moved it to Taiwan for QP. Not able to access it now. I was able to pull a withdrawal from current location before I saw your clip this morning. Okay, cool. Well, if you can access it from your current location, then just keep doing that. Wycliffe, what's up, Wycliffe? Proton VPN works well and it has a free version. Mark Lawrence, my friend, how could you get out when most of the platforms are locking in your capital for a certain period of time, red flag or not? Good question. You have to take that into consideration when you're joining the platform. You got to be able to risk that, right? You got to be willing to take that risk. Okay, there's your answer. I mean, it's really as simple as that. Like, if it's going to lock up your deposit for a certain amount of weeks or a certain amount of time, you have to take that into consideration when you first join, right? Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to take that risk? right? Because yeah, you're not going to be able to get out if you have certain monies locked up in there. All right, Crypto Wolf. Yes, yes, yes. Crypto Wolf has been waiting patiently. And he says, I would rather create a Ponzi scheme and rug pull everyone every time. Stupid people will always put money in these casino project for at least 10 years. Okay, let's not be disrespectful. Okay, Crypto Wolf says only Bernie Madoff had the longest Ponzi. Okay, you're going with the Bernie Madoff stuff. Automated business is instant withdrawals, still alive in the space. We don't do drama or FOMO business. LOL. Crypto Wolf, why can't you talk about what you call it? Okay, Crypto Wolf, let me address your situation here. You are a type of person who thinks that crypto is a big scam and everything's a Ponzi scheme, right? That's where you're coming from with this. Well, I was an insurance broker for a lot of years, right? And I was one of the top producers in the country. Okay, and I'm very happy and grateful that I had that, that I achieved that in my life, that that was part of my life. I worked with the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, ever since it became a thing. And you know, these things that you're calling a Ponzi scheme, actually, most businesses work that way, bro. Right? Like that's how real estate works, that's how insurance works, that's how the federal government operates. Like when people talk about a pyramid scheme and a Ponzi scheme, they're basically talking about a business that they don't like. So, for example, if it's something that they like the Fed printing money, for example, if they like it, it's a legitimate business. Or if they like it, it's a government subsidy, right? But if they don't like it, it's a pyramid scheme, right? If they don't like it, it's a Ponzi scheme, right? You talk about Bernie Madoff. A lot of people, and this, it is what it is, guys. A lot of people made a lot of money with Bernie Madoff, right? A lot of, and Bernie Madoff was not the only one running his operation like that. He's just the one that they crucified for it, right? Same thing's going on right now with the former president. He's not the only one who's done that, although he has done some egregious things. But other politicians have done bad things, but they're not getting multiple criminal charges in other states, multiple criminal charges, getting threatened with jail time. So why is it that you're treating this person differently than this person? Why? So if you like it, it's a business. If you don't like it, it's a Ponzi scheme. And that's the blind spot that you have. Okay? I'm pointing out a blind spot, right? And you've got to understand that that's exactly what you're doing. You want it to be a scam. You want it to be a pyramid scheme. You want it to be a Ponzi scheme. Okay, for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe you were involved in one of them at one time. You lost money, right? But dude, every trader loses money, right? Every trader loses trades. I lose trades every day, bro. Everybody loses sometimes, right? You just got to win more than you lose. That's the trick. Now, if I'm not talking about a platform, it's because I'm honoring the desire of that leadership not to talk about it, or because it actually isn't a platform, right? Some of these organizations are not even companies, guys. Some of these organizations are personal, private organizations, private groups, right, that are coming together for a common purpose, right? They're not even companies, right? So it's not that it's just that I have made the decision to honor their wishes, right? Simple as that. Okay. Now, I do still talk about it. I talk about it in my Telegram chat. Personally, I don't know what the difference is between talking about it on YouTube or talking about it in a Telegram chat. I don't know. I mean, what's the difference there? Right. But that's what they want. So I said, okay, cool. I'll do it. So that links in the description, by the way. Just the thing about what you're doing is just please be respectful, right? You can disagree, you can say it's a Ponzi all day long, but don't like start calling the subscribers idiots and stuff like that. Or I'm gonna boot you, right? I'm gonna give you the boot. I'm gonna kick you out, right? And then And what good does that do? It doesn't do you any good. It doesn't do me any good. And it means we can't even have this discussion. Right. So as long as you can be respectful, I welcome everything that you have to say. I welcome your comments. I welcome, whatever. Okay. So, yeah, you didn't listen to anything I just said, did you? I just gave you the whole thing about the whole Ponzi thing, right? Listen, people are in jail and behind bars because because they were a target, right? Somebody wanted them behind bars. Somebody wanted them in jail, right? That's why. Yeah, I know, man. But I like to give people at least I like to at least be able to go back and forth a little bit because it's interesting. But it's like these guys can't help it. They got to start with the name calling, right? They got to start with the, Ponzi pimp and scammer and all this stuff. Like because they don't have an argument, right? You're resorting to ad hominem attacks, you're resorting to name calling because you don't have an argument, right? And your argument doesn't hold water, right? Or else you wouldn't have to resort to name calling. All right, we got passive income demand in the house. What's going on, passive income demand? Good to see you. What is your thoughts on CloudFi switching from instant to weekly withdrawals on Sunday? My thoughts are CloudFi is rug pulling, my friend. Right? I don't see anything good coming out of CloudFi right now. From all indications, it is over. Right? I hope that I'm wrong, but that's that. You asked me my take. That's my take. All right, Friday fun. Hello, I'm still having trouble with QP using VPN. I've tried different East Asian companies or countries. Okay, well, let's just give it some time, guys, and see how it works out today. Okay, let me go ahead and look and see if there's been any announcements. Uh, looks like some people are logged in and some people are not. Somebody said, "Go to Starbucks." Let's just give it. Let's just see what happens. Let's give them some time to get it resolved. But if they are going to VPN only, I think that would be a good idea. Okay, what's going on, Renee Williams? Good to see you. Good to see you. Passive income demand. Crypto Wolf is a big troll. Yeah, I don't care as long as he's being respectful. You know what I mean? I don't really care. We could talk about it, right? Because it's, like I said, I mean, where's the argument, right? What's your actual argument, right? At this point, it's like it's a Ponzi, it's a scam. It's like, dude, like, really? That's all you got? Okay. Crypto Wolf said because it was the government fault. LOL. Hey man, do you think the government is all for your health? America, the United States of America is the number one prison per capita country in the world. We have more prisoners in this country per capita than any other country in the world. Look at the food that you eat, right? Are you overweight? Are you out of shape? Are you unhealthy? I would like to bet that you probably are. It's because of the food that we consume in this country. What about all the plastics here? The microplastic. We are being poisoned by microplastics, right? What about the feminization of men? Have you noticed that men can't be men in America anymore? Have you noticed that men are turning into wusses? Have you noticed all these things? And you're still going to think that the government has your best interest at heart? Man, the government is controlling you, dog. The government is controlling people. They're setting people against each other, right? Divide and conquer. Hey, man, you think that what you want, you're probably younger than me, right? You probably just haven't been through enough life to open up your eyes and see what's really going on here. All right. Tofu, what VPN do you use? I use NordVPN, but I do pay for it. Wycliffe, Proton VPN works for QP. My man Wycliffe in the house. Renee Williams, doing good. I have been using your course to trade with my partner. Love it. Just need to practice more as it's not easy. Well, it's easy, but what's not easy is the discipline aspect to it, right? So there is a practice aspect, there is a discipline aspect to it, right? So it's simple to learn, but it takes time to master, right? It's like playing chess or checkers. Tucci's Life, Bex. Thank you. Thank you. Crypto Wolf, I just wanted to say sorry for all the people who lost a lot of money and RIP to those who self delete, right? The devil is a lie. Jesus is king. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that comment, right? I don't have any problem with that. Yeah. You can't be, look, what you're talking about is somebody completely, what you're talking about is somebody being completely like so emotionally attached to their money that they over leverage themselves, they make a bad investment, they do something like that, and then they go ahead and self delete, right? Well, who do you want to point the finger at, right? It's up to you, right? You can blame whoever you want, right? But I mean, it's a problem. I mean, you said Jesus is king, right? Yeah, Jesus is king. So if they're making money, they're idle, right? And they're probably going to self delete over money, right? Because any idolatry is going to lead you to a very bad outcome. Wouldn't you agree? And Jesus is king, right? Okay. Renee Williams, true. Crypto Wolf, I live on an island, eat ground food, yes, plant based. All right, yeah, maybe you do. Or maybe you're in your mom's basement with a bag of Cheetos. I don't know. I don't know who you are, right? You could be anybody. Black Rose, great to hear feedback from someone who bought the course. Absolutely. Matter of fact, if I mean, I'm so appreciative of the people who send me messages, send me emails, send me thank you notes, go on and send me these awesome comments about how their course or how the trading course changed their life and, help them see, a new future for themselves and all kinds of great stuff. So I really appreciate all of that, guys. I really do. I mean, that's one of the reasons why we do this, right? We're trying to add value, give value, right? And that's another thing I could say about the haters. You guys aren't adding value to anybody. You're just hating, right? It's like you're just hating on YouTubers, you're hating on, this person or that person. You want to dox them. You want to and it's like, okay, that might be entertaining for a while, but you're not really changing anybody's life and you're not really helping somebody. Right here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, I get notes every day about how I saved people's life. Right. I don't think you're getting that. Matter of fact, I'm sure you're not. Right. Any of the haters out there, you're I mean, it's night and day. There's no comparison. Crypto X, thanks Unlimited for your covering of VU. I really appreciate it. Great work. The one and only Unlimited Freedom. That's right. Hit the like button because nobody else is giving you guys the same kind of sauce that I'm giving you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. All I ask is that you smash that like button. That way we can get promoted in the YouTube algorithm. You know how it is with YouTube, right? We got to have activity on the YouTube channel in order for YouTube to shoot the video out to more people. And we don't know what the future of YouTube is going to be. That's why I say on all my videos now, make sure you guys go to rumble.com and check me out over there. Unlimited Freedom 6500 at rumble.com. The last free speech platform that's left. Michael, hey, I just started watching. Any word on CloudFi or Novatech cases? Any sauce? I'm going to do 2 new videos on Novatech this week, as long as nothing else happens that kind of detracts from that, right? Because here's the thing: we just had this situation with CloudFi, Vortic United, and funds and Coin Market Bull. I mean, a lot of platforms all at once have had a lot of news come out, right? So I had to, I had to hit that. I had to hit the latest news first, right? Now, Novatech, there is a little bit of sauce that I can give to you, but I'm going to do that on a video probably this week. Okay. Yeah, so probably this week, Michael, and then CloudFi. I think every day that goes by, it's getting safer and safer to say that CloudFi is a rug pull because there has been no withdrawal and there has been no communication. Okay, so there's been zero communication from CloudFi. I instituted my withdrawal last Sunday, right? Here it is, the next Friday after that last Sunday, and my withdrawal still says quote unquote processing. Okay, so CloudFi, in my opinion, it's giving major rug pull red flags right at this point. So, even if they do come back, I'm not going to be heavily promoting it, right? Because it's like you can't do that, right? You can't just go off and like disappear for 2 weeks, right? And then expect people to like, oh yeah, sign up for CloudFi, it's great. Who's gonna say that? Eddie, what's going on, Eddie? Eddie says, so many comments, but not enough likes. Smash that like button, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I release a new video here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. Okay? Because I'm giving you the sauce, right? What kind of sauce, you ask? That orange pill sauce, that Bitcoin sauce, that orange pill, titanium pill, stainless steel pill sauce that you're just not getting anywhere else. I mean, it's just simple as that, guys. All right, let's get into some of the comments. Okay, so this is beautiful, guys. We're over an hour in and we have not yet even gotten into one comment because we're being so active in the chat, we're being so active in the emails. I really like that. I would much rather just hang out with you guys and go back and forth in the chat. Right? I would much rather do that than just go through all the comments, but I also like to go through the comments too. All right, Renee Williams says, "Science, you got it." Tushi's life. There isn't anyone on YouTube that gives the content that you give. Great job for that. Just some individuals don't appreciate that. Thank you. Right? Thank you. That's what I've been trying to tell people. Okay. Crypto Wolf, automated business has been helping people save lives. I'm out and do business. Success to you, bro. I'm not a hater. I just hate scammers. Simple as that. Okay, cool. I'm not a scammer. I hate scammers too, bro. But I appreciate you. Peace out. Thanks for dropping in. Crypto X, I sent you an email to get the course in crypto. Darren Deek, I signed up for VidForex. Where do I find the bonus? Okay, so now that you signed up, go to that other link that I sent because that's the link to the bonus, right? So I sent the link to the sign up and then I sent the link to the bonus. Let me give you that actually again here. 1 second. That's the link to the bonus, right? So you'll see that when you send crypto over there, before you send the crypto, make sure that you can see that they plugged in the bonus. Okay? Make sure you can see that because when I did it, mine said payment $1,000. It said bonus $2,000, and then it said total $3,000. Right? And I ended up getting 3,600 from the transaction. Do I think invisible AI is going to last long? Well, I mean, I don't have a crystal ball, okay, but I think I will say this: they're doing the right thing. They're crypto traders only, right? So they're in a good space. They've got the AI trading bot, so that's a good thing. I've met the moderator, the top moderator there. He's a nice young man. I also did some content with Lambo Drew about invisible AI. So once again, you want to just overall, you want to pay attention to the 3 month mark, the 6 month mark, and the 1 year mark, right? And you also got to keep your eye out for those red flags that I shared earlier in the video. So that was a really good question by that subscriber. I really appreciate you guys. You guys have been bringing some heat today with the good questions. And frankly, you're making my life a lot easier because you're giving me a lot of good content to talk about. So shout out to you guys, man. Yeah, so definitely, Darren, man. I hope you get it. I'm stoked, dude. I just got my bonus just came in while I was doing this session. So I've got my I'm looking at it now, man. I've got my 3K. It's actually 3,600. It's freaking awesome, man. So what a great opportunity. And VidForex has the OTC trading, right? Just like the other platform. It has the high frequency trading, just like we teach in the course. So, I mean, it's almost like a bonus for getting my course, right? If you get my course in August, you can, you can link to you can link to BitForex and get a 200%. You can make your money back overnight, right? Relax, Mike. Relax, Mike. Right? Relax, Mike. So I would look at it at the 3-month mark. I would look at it at the 6-month mark. I would look at it at the 1 year mark. Yeah, but relax, Mike. Okay. So what I yeah, and that's what I would say about invisible AI. Here's the thing, guys, it just started, right? It just is taking off right now. So right now it's going up, right? That's like getting in on a trade while it's going up, right? You want to ride that train, baby, ride it on the upswing, right? And then if it starts just slowing down, going straight, okay, that's fine. If it starts going down, now you can plan your play. You see what I'm saying? We're here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. We're making the plays. Okay, we're making the plays, and also we might have just gotten a new subscriber with Crypto Wolf, right? Because see, when you come at people, offering the hand of friendship, offering the olive branch, right? A lot of times people respond to that in a positive way. Now, Crypto Wolf is probably of the opinion that a lot of these things are Ponzi schemes and scams, but he's probably also going to stick around, okay? Because he sees that I'm not hating on him. I'm not calling him names, and all I'm asking is that he don't call us names, right? And maybe we'll be able to have some good discourse from that. That's what I want to be able to do here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. I want this to be a safe place for anybody, right? When it's not a safe place, it's when people come on and start with the crap, right? And I'm not going to tolerate that, right? And simple as that. We're that's not why we're here. All right, we got another super chat in the house. This is from Loud Dog 123. For platforms like Invisible AI, Rento Trade, QP, can you change your deposit at any time? Can you get your initial deposits back after their term payout? Okay, so change your deposit at any time? No, right? So you can't go in and add more to an earlier deposit. You have to create a new deposit. Okay. And can you get your initial deposits back after the term payouts? Yes. Right. So after the term payouts, you get the initial deposit back. Okay. I've had that happen multiple times with QP. It's the same thing with Invisible AI and Rento Trade. Okay. Rento Trade is a new one. It's super new. Right away with Rento Trade, it used to be Bit Trade Station. It already moved over to a new website. So, guys, enter Rento Trade at your own risk. Okay. I like it because it gives 12.5% a week. And that's a really good payout. And I think that I can make my money back pretty quickly. Right. And hopefully get some profit out of it. Right. But Rento Trade it's new, guys. And it's just not as it's not they're not as forthcoming as Invisible AI. Invisible AI shows you who they are, right? They respond to you right away. They've got a chat box. I go on their chat box all the time, and the people over at Invisible AI know me. They say, "Hey, you're the Unlimited Freedom guy from YouTube. Hey, what's up? What's going on?" And we chop it up. We have a good time over there. Rento Trade, the support is kind of weird, right? It's like they don't speak English, right, and stuff like that. So just be careful with that one. But the reason why I'm in it is because I think I can make my money back pretty quickly, right, with retro. So I want to make my money back, lock in a little bit of profit, and if it keeps going and if it does good, hey, that's great. But if not, that's my goal, right? Hopefully that makes sense. Thank you for the super chat. Shout out to you, Loud Dog 123. All right, let's see. Friday Fun says, I got into my QP with Proton. Yeah, and that's what I'm seeing, guys. I'm also looking at the leadership QP messages right now, and some people they're like going to McDonald's and getting in there. Some people are going to Starbucks, so it's kind of like hit and miss right now. So, it sounds like a technical problem to me. So we'll just see how that goes. But like I said, I withdrew twice already from QP today, and they have instant withdrawals. Okay. Renee Williams, could you repeat? Absolutely. Relax, Mike. Okay, Renee Williams, if we have your course, what? Oh, okay, she's talking about the promo. So I have a 200% promo on VidForex. That means I put $1,000 into a broker called VidForex and I got 2,000 immediately. So I put 1,000 in, and that was when I was just starting this broadcast today. And I now have $3,603.33. So that's over a 200% increase. Okay. And what I, sorry, I just scared the crap out of myself. Yeah, so a 200% increase, Renee. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to sign up for VidForex with my actual sign up. And here it is. Hang on one second. Okay, so this is the first step that you sign up under me with VidForex. And then step two is you actually use the promo, which let me go ahead and get you the promo. That's step two. Here's the link to the promo, and that should give you the 200% bonus when you fund your VidForex. Okay, so shout out to you. All right, Muriel Brooks, is the minimum to join Invisible AI still $50? No, they have changed the minimum to $500. Darren, 1,500 becomes 4,500. I'll have to pull some from the other broker you showed us in your class. I'm thinking about doing it. Okay. Yeah, just I would. I mean, I definitely haven't pulled anything from the other broker. But if you're thinking about doing that to give yourself an extra little boost, I don't see any problem with it. Ethan's Gamers with the super chat. Thank you, my friend. Do you offer private coaching? If so, what's the best way to contact you for that? Yeah, so I do one-on-one coaching. I also have a network that I have a network of other coaches, right? And I know some really, really good people in the space, right? So if you're interested in private coaching, just shoot me an email and put private coaching in the subject line, right? And then I'll get back to you with the rates and stuff like that. So either we can do something, or if you're looking, it just depends on what type of coaching you're looking for. But I've got some really good resources for you guys if you're interested in that. Okay, so guys with QP, looks like they're having a technical issue. Uh, so it's like it's working for some people and not others right now. So let's just give them a little bit of time here and see what happens. But yes, I absolutely would still recommend QP. Yeah, they've been great. Right now, I wouldn't recommend joining it right now while they're having a technical issue with the website. Now, so don't join it this second, right? But maybe tomorrow or the next day once it kind of calms down. Mishpat Enterprises, what is up? Great to see you. What's up, on riding with the family in the car and put my headphones on so I could check on the happenings. Absolutely. Great to have you here. As always, I always appreciate you. Supporter from the beginning. Mishpat Enterprises has been loyal subscriber, to the Unlimited Freedom Network. So shout out to you for that. Glad to have you here. All right, let us take a look at what kind of stuff we got going on from the comment section. Bear with me for just a second, guys. I'm trying to stay up to date with all the comments in responding to you guys through writing back to you when you write a comment, and then also responding to you guys on here on the Friday Q&A. We do it live here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. So that is just how we get down. And hit the like button because nobody else is bringing you the same kind of sauce that we're bringing you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. Nobody is bringing you that orange pill, titanium pill, stainless steel sauce. Wow, we got a lot of comments. Yeah, 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 yeah. We had a lot of comments come in this week, guys. But nobody else is giving you the same kind of sauce. I mean, that's just the bottom line, right? Because here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, we're bringing you the sauce, right? The orange pill, titanium pill, stainless steel pill sauce, right? Bear with me one moment, guys. All right. We have a comment about Novatech. Okay, we have a comment about Novatech. Okay, so once again, guys, if you want me to drop what I'm doing and get to your comment, just send in a super chat. Otherwise, I'm going to go through a couple of comments and then I will get back to you on the chat in just a moment. So let's go ahead and read this comment about Novatech. Uh, and this person said, it's common sense what he is saying. I've been telling people the same thing. We got $10,000 in April. If it was a scam, why were they still paying out? They got to get their stuff in order and everything will come back in a little while and all the haters will bite your tongue in a few months down the line. Okay? So that is a person who obviously thinks that Novatech is coming back, right? And they have a testimony about getting $10,000 back in April. So what happened was back in April of 2023, Novatech tried to relaunch, right? They tried because they had frozen the trading accounts in December of 2022. I was one of the last people to get my actual trading account from Novatech, right? And it did come in late, right? I thought for a minute there that I wasn't going to get it, right? It did come in late, but it did come in. And now what they did was they wanted to come back in April. But right when they first came back in April, they got a huge lawsuit in the state of Wisconsin, which just knocked them right back down. Okay. And they haven't been able to come back since. But this person is saying that they got $10,000 in April. And it's like I've been saying, why, if they were a quote unquote Ponzi scheme, right? If they were a scam, why in the heck? Why in the world would they be paying people out in April trying to get back on their feet? It just makes no sense. It makes near zero sense, right? If I was doing Novatech and if Novatech was a Ponzi scheme, right, I would have gotten out in October of 2022 and I would have taken all the money, right? And you would not see me, you would not hear from me, you would not find me, baby. I would have my feet up on the beach, sipping a pina colada, right? With my billions, right, that I stole in a Ponzi scheme, right? But they didn't do that, did they? They tried to give everybody their payments until they couldn't anymore. And then, in April they tried to do it again, and it looks like they did get a couple of payments out. I got a payment in April. So, but of course they just tanked again right away, and now they're in the court system, and they zip in the mouth. They're not allowed to talk. They're in court. They're talking. They got the lawyers going on. I mean, that's what's going on, guys. So thank you for that comment. Let me jump over to the chat. Muriel Brooks said, "What is your views on Falcon Investments?" I don't know. I haven't looked at it. Send me an email. Black Rose Vaughn, what class is being referred to? Where and when did this take place? I'm not sure what you're asking me there. So let me know. Please clarify what you're asking me about the class that's being referred to. Wayne Gray, Vaughn with the good information sauce. You know it. You're never going to get the same kind of sauce that you're getting at the Unlimited Freedom Network, okay? Because I'm bringing you the breaking news, right? As soon as it breaks, coming with the sauce. And you know that we're not pulling any punches here, Wayne. If it's good news, we're going to give you the good news. If it's bad news, we're going to give you the bad news, right? If it's just regular, we're going to give it to you like that too, right? So we're not, we don't have an agenda here, right? The agenda is just to report what's going on, report what's happening in the space, and to be a platform for the people, right? So we're not for the platforms, we're for the people. CryptoX. Vortic is registered offshore. Vortic is registered offshore. Why does it matter a cease and desist order in California? All the new platforms are doing it. They're registering offshore. Here's a little bit of secret sauce. It really doesn't matter. But what matters about it is that it's going to hurt people's trust and it's going to hurt people's confidence. And frankly, it's going to scare people, right? It's going to scare off the investors, right? So all I'm saying is that they need to deal with it, right? Jensen Robles needs to come out and he needs to say, "Relax, Mike." Relax, Mike. That's what he needs to say. And he needs to say that to everybody, right? That's all I was saying about the cease and desist order. It doesn't really matter. They can't do anything, right? What are they going to do? The company's not, It's not under the jurisdiction of California, right? They live in Istanbul, Turkey. Relax, Mike. Oh, oh, Jedi! Ha 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 ha! Jedi! Michael Kelly, what's going on? Michael, hi Vaughn. Signed up for Sportsbook Partners with 1K. Can't get info on how long I am tied in. You're tied in until you double it. Okay. You get 6% a week, 1% a day until you double that 1K. There it is. Darren Duke. Darren D. Darren, my man, is setting up Vid4X pretty simple like that other broker. Oh, yeah. It's simple, right? And if you need to, I can give you a little bit of sauce on how to work the program once you get your bonus. And by the way, you could get bonuses on the other broker as well, right? I use that too. So I'm all for free money. Hey, you gonna give me some free money? I will take it, and I will add it to my trading account like that, right? But 200%, that's nuts. Okay, Tucci's life. I'm still having issues getting into the website of QP, but I believe they're fixing the issue. Yeah, we're just going to have to give them some time. Renee Williams, how did that affect Novatech then, having that they are registered offshore? How did the lawsuit affect them in Wisconsin? It's because they are operating in the United States on US soil, and they were mixing the forex profits with the crypto profits. So in the United States, you can do a crypto trading platform, but you can't do a forex platform unless you're regulated. But they were mixing those two things, and that's what got them in trouble. Also, they live in the jurisdiction, right? The other person who got in trouble was a promoter for Novatech. So the promoter said on a Craigslist ad, guaranteed 3% a week, which you can't do. You can't say that. So if you haven't seen it, make sure that you go back and check out my live broadcast that I did where I broke down all of the court cases against Novatech. Okay, I did that a few weeks ago. You can find it. You go to the Unlimited Freedom Network, go to my channel, click on the tab that says live, and you'll see all of my live videos. Scroll down until you see the one where I break down all the sauce about Novatech. I gave you guys all the court documents. I give you documents. I give you papers. I read the orders. I mean, we just got into the sauce, the Novatech sauce on that one. All right, let's get back into some comments. Novatech is a scam and a Ponzi. Clearly, everyone's money is gone. They're never coming back. Ha 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 ha. Excuse me, guys. This is so silly. He must be trolling. This makes no sense. If this is true, why did they stop paying everyone since January? Ha 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 ha. Well, you just heard that they paid somebody out in April, right? You're saying I'm trolling? And looks like the other way around, right? It's a Ponzi. Relax, Mike. Ha 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 ha. It's a scam. Relax, Mike. Ha 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 ha. Jedi. Ha 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 ha. Jedi. Here's a comment that says, "Wow." Yep. Wow. Exactly. Here's a comment. Hey, Vaughn, you were the best. I trust you more than all these other people on YouTube. You were a straight up honest guy. I have over 400,000 CAD and Novatech. Yeah, I was one of those people who compound and compound. Like you said, we should take our seed money out, withdraw often. You see, my aim was to buy my first home by the end of the year or early next year. Now look what happened to NT. I was a bit depressed, but I feel better every time I listen to you. I learned my lesson. I share with your videos with my friends and family who invest. I love you, man. What can I say to that? Right? All I can say is that that's awesome to read, right? And I get letters like that, guys. I get emails like that. I get notes from people like that, right? That's what the haters are not getting. Okay, you're not actually helping. You're not actually giving value, right? You're bringing that negativity, but here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, we're bringing that positivity, right? Let me tell you this, it's not over, okay? I lost a ton of money when I was learning how to trade. That was one of the most difficult seasons of my life, right? Because I had already gotten out of prison. I was getting back into the community. I was working as an insurance broker again. I was making large sums of money. I had $1 million home. I had a couple of great cars, great lifestyle, taking vacations. And then over Christmas one year, they all the states that I was licensed in sued me to take away my insurance license. And that's when I learned how to trade. I had to learn. I didn't have a choice. I couldn't just go back to a regular 9 to 5 job. I had to learn. I had to be successful. I didn't have a choice. I had to learn. Right. And I lost a lot of money too, man. I lost a lot. But I kept at it. I worked around the clock. I did the sleepless nights. I took the 101, 201, 301, 401 courses. I developed, I tried, I tested, trial and error, a trading strategy. And I didn't share it until it was a strategy that actually worked. Right. And I'm very grateful. I'm very happy that I discovered that. I invented that strategy that it works. It's profitable daily, it's profitable weekly, it's profitable monthly, it's compoundable, it's attainable, it's achievable, it's sustainable. It's how I was able to make more than I ever did before, and I still use it to this day, right? And that's what got me into the space, guys. That's what got me here, right? It's not over, right? Yeah, you learned a lesson, right? A lot of people have to learn that lesson, right? I've learned lessons in my life too, right? It's not over, right? If you keep tuning into the Unlimited Freedom Network, I'm going to give you the tools, right? That you need to have, right, in your tool belt so that that same thing doesn't happen again. So, let's take what you had, 400,000 CAD, and what if instead of 400,000 CAD in Novatech, you had 40,000 in 10 different platforms? Right? Then your 40 would be locked up with Novatech, correct, but you would still have 9 platforms possibly still paying you out. See what I'm saying? That's huge. And that's what you can do moving forward in this space, right? Once you understand, never invest more than you can afford to lose, withdraw early, withdraw often, get your seed money back, right? Get into profit, and then you can start playing with the profits, right? I said withdraw early, withdraw often, develop mental toughness, diversify, spread out your risk. I don't just say these things because it sounds good, guys. I say it because it works. We got Tucci's life with the laughing emoji. This is for you, Tucci. Relax, Mike. Jedi. Jedi. Crypto X. It looks like Nova has some long-term investments that they don't tell us about. Any insights? Well, but here's the thing. They can't tell us, right? And they can't do anything right now because their assets are being looked at, right? So they're basically they're under these investigations, and so they can't really you can't really do anything when that's the case, guys. I mean, your stuff gets frozen. It just happened to funds. If you guys missed that video that I did about funds, man, you should really check that out because man, it's crazy what they're doing to funds. I mean, these guys might end up in prison. Anyway, I can't get into all of it right now, but you should really go back and check that live that I did. It was the same one where I was talking about Vortic United, I was talking about Coin Market Bull, I was talking about CloudFi, and all these cease and desist orders and these legal things that are happening, right? And funds is getting taken down. All of their assets have been frozen. They can't touch anything, and they might be in worse trouble than Novatech right now. So. This person said, I love your sauce. It tastes good. I even love watching your empty chair when you take a quick break. Now, that's how I know that you're a real true supporter of the Unlimited Freedom Network, right? Because you even love watching the chair. I hit my camera. Hang on one second, guys. I got to adjust this. All right. It has to be perfect, right? So, yeah, Tucci's Life says you turned that dude into a meme. He turned himself into a meme when he did that. Relax, Mike. Oh yeah, and believe me, I've got it. I've got that clip saved. You haven't seen the last of that clip, right? That I've never. He's never gonna live that down ever, right? Hilarious, hilarious, hilarious. Okay, I got a comment that said there are several things Cynthia flat out lied about. Novatech or their lawyers should have at least communicated that they're in court. We appreciated that you have, but they should have said something themselves. Exactly. If they had just been transparent from the start, this all could have been avoided. That's why people have no sympathy or understanding for them. Not only did they cause the bank run, but then they blame the members. Of course, the people want to see them punished because it looks like they don't give a bleep about the investors that have been praying and fasting and making human sacrifices for them. Did you say human sacrifices? So wait, so you're saying somebody's been making human sacrifice? I don't think I can talk about that on YouTube. Good lord. Well, let me say this. Yes, they should have communicated, right? They should have communicated. They should have come out right away. They should have said, "Hey, yes, we got the cease order. Here's what we're going to do about it. Boom, 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 boom. Don't worry, everything's going to be all right. We got this." They should have showed some seriously massive leadership right about then, and they didn't, right? So that's an L, right? That's an L. They should have showed some leadership, right? Now, Jensen Robles, I think, is at least communicating, right? And here's and just in case you didn't know, I'm going to put in the chat what Jensen said about this whole situation. Right? So now we didn't get any communication from Novatech. We got this communication from Jensen. He said, "Relax, Mike." So hey, that's a step in the right direction, don't you think? I mean, at least we're getting some communication. But yeah, I tend to agree with you, all except for the human sacrifice thing that you said. That's kind of scary, right? That's definitely not part of my. It's not part of my mo. Now the praying, yeah, I can get with that. The fasting, yes, I think fasting's important, but that other thing, a little bit scary there. Okay, but thanks for the comment. All right, Tucci's Life said, "You're the man, bro. Keep up the good work. Losing money is part of the learning experience." Yeah, so it's just like trading, right? When you trade, you're going to lose some trades, right? That's just the name of the game. The trick is to win more than you lose, right? So you want to win more trades than you lose. It's as simple as that, right? And it's the same thing with these crypto platforms. You got to diversify. You got to spread out your risk. You got to have more wins than losses, and you got to learn. You got to have a plan, right? You got to have a plan in place because what we track gets better. Okay, there's a little bit of sauce for you guys. What we track gets better. Okay, so you definitely want to have a plan. And if you need to learn some of those skills, this is a place where you're going to learn them here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, flat out. Okay, hang on one second, guys. Trying to get a better angle here. Guys got me messing with the camera live. Mm. All right, let's leave it like that for a minute. Okay. Yeah, so the class, Black Rose says, Vaughn, someone said you recommended a broker in class. So my question is, which class are they referring to? They're referring to the trading course. So here's the thing that you guys have to understand about my trading course. You don't have to have any experience, right? You can go from no experience at all to becoming a profitable trader because I tell you exactly what to do. A, B, C, D. I tell you the broker. I tell you how to sign up. I tell you how to fund it. I show you the technical indicators. I tell you how to read the indicators. I tell you when to enter the trade. I tell you when to exit the trade. Everything, right? So all you have to do is just don't try to reinvent the wheel, right? And you'll be good. So that's what I was talking about, Black Rose. Shout out to you. Darren Deek, I cannot understand Jensen. That's exactly why I made the video so that I could play him and that I could interpret right what he was saying to you guys. Yeah, neither can Mike. Well, that's the whole thing. Mike can't understand him either. That's the whole hilarity about the situation. It's like, yeah, yeah, you can't understand him, neither can Mike, bro. But I can because as you guys know, I have homes in other countries. I deal with I am and a lot of times I'm an expat, so I deal with people worldwide, right? And it just is what it is. I deal with a lot of foreign people, so I can kind of understand their accents and stuff like that. So shout out to Darren for that one. All right. Here's one. Do you get your original capital back? Ah, hey, there's a question. Do you get your original capital back? Okay, yes, yes, yes. You get your capital back. Okay, guys, stop asking me that. All right. Here's a comment about Rento Trade. This person says, I don't believe you should keep on promoting Rento Trade until they get their stuff together. On Friday, the 11th of August, I signed under you, funded the account with the Ethereum code the system generated to me, but the fund never reflected in my account. When I contacted the live support, the agent informed me that the Ethereum code I used is under maintenance, and they tried to give me another code to send more coins. Even I told her the transaction was already completed from my Coinbase account, but it seems she didn't care. I sent an email to customer service and I have not received an answer. I know your voice is louder than mine. Maybe you can help. By the way, my deposit was $1,000. Okay, I will let them know. Please email me this message as well. Yep. And if they don't get that fixed for you, I'm not gonna be happy at all. Right? So let's get it, man. Let's get it fixed. All right. What are your thoughts on the California action towards Vortic? Similar to Nova, or will they dodge the bullet? I think that they could dodge the bullet. I think that they've got a lot in place to where they could definitely dodge the bullet and they could be fine, right? But they need to get this withdrawal thing taken care of, right? Because right now we got two issues. Not only do we got the cease order, we got the fact that they're switching over to an automated withdrawal system or whatever it is, and it's supposed to be done by Thursday. So as long as they get that fixed, yeah, it's going to be fine because there can't be a run on the bank with Vortic United. That's the whole idea about locking people's money up for a certain amount of time. That way, not everybody can get panicked and withdraw at once. Because let's face it, that's what happened in Novatech. People got panicked, they all withdrew at the same time, and bank run it liquidated Novatech. They liquidated the system. Right now, Vortic United, that can't happen because they already have the lever in place. And the lever is that each person's deposit individually is set for a different amount of time to stay in the system. That means that there cannot be a run on the bank. Even if people wanted to run on the bank, they can't. It's a genius move on the part of Vortic United. And another reason why Vortic United was my number one crypto trading platform. Guys, I am not emotionally married to these platforms, but if Vortic United goes under, man, I'm going to be very disappointed in them because they had so much good stuff going for them, right? It's going to be a shame if they do. But like I said, we're just going to have to see what happens at this point, and I'm giving them a little bit of leeway here until Thursday, and then if I'm not getting my deposit in by Thursday or Friday, you're not going to see a happy Vaughn at the Unlimited Freedom Network, right? You're gonna see a Vaughn that's calling some people to account. Okay. So, but until then. All right, this person said, Cynthia Petty on Smart. I would have scammed y'all too and let all the YouTubers do the talking for me. I've read that one already. I think you're copying and pasting your same comment. This person said, I would avoid any company that has any similarities to Novatech. Okay, well, if that's the case, then what are you even doing here? Why are you in this space? Right? Because Novatech was a great company for a long time. They it was crypto trading. They had a MT5 broker that I've actually used. And they made a lot of people a lot of money for a really long time. What happened to them sucks. What happened to them is not cool. But if you don't want to be part of a company like Novatech, you might be in the wrong place, right? Because we handle a lot of crypto platforms over here on this side of the internet. We are rocking and rolling with the crypto platforms on this side of the internet here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. We take that orange pill, baby. We took the orange pill, right? We took that orange pill, titanium pill, stainless steel pill sauce, right? That's got us involved in a lot of different things, right? And so if you think that all crypto is a scam or all crypto is a Ponzi or something like that, then you're definitely in the wrong place, right? Because I believe in DeFi. I believe in crypto. I believe in Bitcoin, right? Because I believe in free trade and I believe it's the way of the future, right? So, hey, yeah, hey, if you want to leave, you can leave, right? I would hate to see you go, right? I would hate to lose you as a subscriber. But dude, if you think that anything similar to Novatech is bad, then you're probably not going to like a lot of it because a lot of the stuff I deal with here is pretty similar to Novatech. Okay, let's face it, it is what it is. It's just you got to get the timing right. You got to get the investing right. You got to not over leverage yourself. You got to withdraw early, withdraw often. You got to diversify. You got to spread out your risk. You got to only risk what you can afford to lose. You got to make sure that you get your seed money out first. That way you can play with the profits. So there are things that you can do. There are things that you can have in place. Okay. And one more thing, you got to relax, Mike. All right, Tucci's Life said, I'm definitely interested in your trading course. Black Rose said, so the trading course has classes. I thought it's only a book. Okay, that is very good to know. I would definitely need classes. Okay, thank you very much for the explanation. Yeah, the trading course is not long. It's simple classes. It's like you're sitting there with me in the room, right? I do a one-on-one video. They're video recordings, but basically, I'm showing you exactly what to do, right? So it's a show and tell. It's a class. It's not just a complicated book, right? No, 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 no. It's but trust me. I've never had anybody not like the trading course, right? Matter of fact, people come at me and say that I should charge more for it, right? But I don't want to do that because I want to keep it affordable. Sean McHenry. Sheena McHenry. What's going on, Sheena? What's the best VPN locations to use on QP? The reason I ask because I use Taiwan location on my ExpressVPN and the browsers lock up access to the website. This will be a learning process. Yeah, I use the Taiwan. Right. You can use the UAE. Also, and Wycliffe says that Proton VPN works like a charm with QP. Okay, and it is free. Okay, so shout out to you, Wycliffe, for that. So there you go. But I think that we're having some technical issues with QP right now because I'm seeing a lot of noise here. Let me see what they're saying in the chat here. Okay, it looks like right now Germany is working. So go ahead and enter Germany and see if that works. Let me get back to these comments. Can you get your original capital back? Ay, 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 ay. This person said, Vortic does not trade Forex, then why does it only do it on 5 business days? Maybe because that's his schedule, right? I mean, he needs some time off too, right? I mean, what kind of question is that? All right. How safe is I can't say it on YouTube, but it's one of the things in my description. How safe is it, right? How safe is it? Can they run away with the money? Please answer. Thank you. Short answer is yes. Anybody can run away with the money at any time, right? You don't have any insurance here, right? There's no safety net, right? This is a risky space. And anybody at any time can run off with the money. And don't say I never told you. Okay, if you're going to be playing in this space, you got to understand that there are risks involved here. And what is the risk? You could lose 100% of your capital. That's the risk. There it is. Do with that what you will. Okay, but I'm not going to come on here and say that anything is safe. You're not going to hear me say that, right? I'm not the guy. If you're looking for somebody to tell you it's safe, you better go somewhere else, partner, because I'm not the guy that's going to say that. Okay. All right. This is a comment on Novatech. So here we go with another Novatech debacle, right? Another Novatech comment. And it goes a little something like this. Again, this is some strange reporting of the past weeks. First, we have no true idea what has happened to Novatech. Eh, wrong. Second, the CEO made it clear that she was averting a bank run, thus suspending withdrawals. Actually, the CEO suspended withdrawals because it was a bank run, right? They were trying to keep up with it, and then it's just like, oh crap, we don't have anything left. So once again, your premise is wrong there too. Novatech willingly tried to refund Canada and California investors. Yeah, investors didn't get the opportunity to do a bank run on Novatech. Oh, you better believe they did. Has Novatech rugged? Investors are still trying to figure that out. Have they run off with investors' funds? It sure looks that way. If they haven't, then they do the right thing. If not, they'd keep running with the investors' funds. That's the current status of Novatech. Well, I guess you know, and I guess you're right about everything. You're right. I'm wrong. Goodbye, right? I guess you've got all the answers, don't you? You know exactly what's going on, don't you? And you just got to come in here on my channel, in my comments, and you got to post your philosophy, right? Your idea about what's going on because you want to believe that they ran off with the money. You can believe whatever you want there, buddy. Go ahead and believe whatever you want, right? I'm telling you what it is, right? I'm not just pulling this out of the sky. I've got my sources, right, that have to remain anonymous, right? It is what it is, but I'm telling you exactly what's going on because I'm giving you the kind of sauce that nobody else is giving you here at the Element Freedom Network. So if you don't want to believe it, hey, that's on you. What can I do? Let's see what other updates we got. What other comments? Thank you for keeping us updated. This platform, the Unlimited Freedom Network, is keeping us in the loop. You are helping the community make money. Thank you for all that you do. May God continue to bless you. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Do you think that the haters are getting messages like that? Seriously, guys. Do you think that the haters are getting those type of messages? I don't think so. Right? That's because we're doing something that adds value. We add value, we give value, and that's why we're getting that kind of response here at the Unlimited Freedom Network because we are about adding value and they are about what? Tearing people down and being negative. All right. Renee says, I love the trading course. All right. And Darren said, Vaughn, if anyone is seriously considering your course, wouldn't it be smart if they funded VidForex today? Yeah, I mean, look, VitForex is just giving money away, right? So, I mean, anybody who wants to do that, even if you don't trade, you can always fund VitForex and then learn how to trade later, right? But I mean, they're basically giving money away, right? I mean, so that's why I had to bring it to you guys because I can't just have something like that happen and then not tell you about it, right? Because that would just be completely selfish. All right. I truly appreciate what you're doing in this DeFi space with the emergency live streams and all of your other videos. It's a shame that our country has become so anti innovation and anti business. It would not be surprising if we as a country are left behind in this new digital age. I hope not, but I'm not holding my breath. I don't have Rumble, but I will if you get banned on YouTube. Thank you, Unlimited Freedom. Once again, guys, do you think the haters are getting comments like that? I don't think so. Right? So It's all about adding value. It's all about giving value. And you guys don't realize how much I appreciate reading those comments because I get a lot of negative comments. I'm reading a lot of negativity, right? I'm reading comments from a lot of haters, right? I'm getting people who are hating, right? So it's really cool for me to read the comments of people's lives who I'm affecting in a positive way, right? And that helps, right? Because nobody can just take negative after negative after negative after negative and after negative, add negative, 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 and just be okay. You have to have some pretty tough skin, right, to be able to do that, right? Truthfully, it doesn't really bother me, but I've been through a lot, guys. I know there's people out there who've not been through anything close to what I've been through, so it would be more affecting to them. But it's nice and it's good to know that there's people out there who are being affected in a positive way. All right, Renee, what's the minimum you could put in? I Let me see if they say that. It doesn't say a minimum. So, but if I had to guess, it would be like a $500 minimum, right? That would be my guess. But maybe you can do even lower than that. This thing is getting ready to come back. All right, let's see what else we got going on. All right, Tucci's Life said QP came back for me. QP is back for me. Awesome. Renee says, okay, thanks. Tucci's Life says the safest, most profitable way to earn in the space is learning how to trade on your own. Well, yeah, of course. Because I mean, you can get the profits are crazy, right? It's like, do you ever wonder how these people are able to do 2% a day? It's because they're making more than that, right? Sparrow AG says, I don't trade. I just find you very entertaining, a great energy. Thank you, Sparrow. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, it's because what's the point if you're just bored out of your mind, right? What's the point if people are bored out of their skull, right? Relax, Mike. All right, Darren, smash the thumbs up, people. Guys, we got 46 people in the house right now, and we've got 27 likes. Let's try to get those likes up a little bit. I would greatly appreciate it because let's face it, guys, hit the like button because nobody's giving you the same kind of sauce that they're bringing to you here at the Unlimited Freedom Network that I'm bringing you, right? The gold pill, titanium pill, stainless steel pill sauce, right? That nobody else is bringing to you. So relax, Mike. Hit the like button. Tucci's Life, no project is safe, and they all have their limit. They all eventually stop paying. Some in 24 hours, some in a few years, like COTP. Okay, yeah. So let me just give you a couple of numbers from my personal trading, since we're talking about that. Here's some daily numbers. 22.11% in a day, 9.22% in a day, 4.81% in a day, 329.77% in a day, 14.01% in a day, 5.91% in a day, 14.27% in a day. What else do we got? 13.04%, 28.14%, 8.24%, and 6.83%. Right? Those are daily numbers, guys, that I'm doing in my personal trading. Right. So it's definitely a good idea to learn how to trade, but you have to be willing to learn, and then you have to also have about an hour a day, 6 days a week. I would say that you can devote to it. Let's get into some more comments. Did you guys hear that? I don't know if you can actually hear what's going on my computer or not. Somebody said this is nuts. Yep, pretty much. One thing about this space is it's a great ride. Okay, it's a great ride. I mean, it's like a roller coaster, right? So you got to enjoy the ride, guys. I mean, if you're in this space, right? I mean, there's large sums of money coming in, going out. I mean, it's just like Sometimes it's raining money, other times something crazy happens. And at the end of the day, you gotta love the game, guys. You got to love the game. You gotta love the ride, right? You gotta enjoy the ride, or else what are we doing here? Oh, right. Somebody said, no, I see that Jan did a meeting on CMB last week, I believe, but Jan should just stop promoting because it's going to hurt everyone. CloudFi and Vortic are great recovery for me. Also, the SEC should just leave people alone. It's their money. We need the government's pushing crypto at this point, or they should not have our votes. Well, that's very good. That's very good. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what can be done about it at this point. I know that the central bank controls the traditional banking system and they don't like crypto, right? And the central bank has a lot of influence on the government, right? So what can really be done? Well, take the orange pill, right? Get some Bitcoin, right? Get some Bitcoin and start buying and selling in Bitcoin. Let's vote with our feet, right? Let's vote with our feet. Okay, where is the link to the charges? I linked everything in that meeting, so that you just got to go to my. So if you guys want to see like all of the documents and everything, you can go to the emergency meetings in my live. I just went over the documents about Vortic United, CoinMarketBull, and CloudFi, and what's happening with funds. What's happening with funds is crazy, man. Funds is going to end up on a TV show. Watch. And then let me see. Oh yeah, one of the comments was talking about Jan Gregory. You know what I think he should do? He should just like start a YouTube channel and not show his face, right? And just like do like have the automatic narration, right? Have you guys heard of Crypto Muscle? He does that. He or she does that. Doesn't show their face, nothing like that. They just they have a robotic narrator, right? And they just boom, and they share like that because right now he's just like in the space, his name is just all bad, and I feel bad for the guy because people have just used him as a scapegoat, and all he is a marketer. He's just like you and me, right? So that's what I think Jan should do. Oh, right. This person said, I have lost money to various rug pulls, cryptos, OTC, and the regulators did nothing. I was making money in Novatech until the regulators interfered. Now I will lose about $600. I was making money in funds until the regulators interfered. Now I will lose about 700. The regulators do nothing good for me. I know that investing in these platforms is ultra risky, but it's my money. If the regulators don't interfere with folks buying lottery tickets, which is practically a guaranteed loss. You know why that is? Because they make money off of lottery tickets. They're not making money off of those crypto investments, or else they wouldn't interfere. This is a good comment. All these regulators are doing is pushing the crypto industry and its innovations out of their countries, which will eventually make their countries second rate. Yeah, because they're getting rid of AI, they're getting rid of crypto, they're getting rid of crypto platforms. And the countries that don't do that, that's where the innovative companies are going to go. So the innovative companies are actually leaving your countries. It's kind of sad. If Putin weren't such a blankety blank, he could stop the fight with Ukraine, give them their land back, and concentrate on making Russia the most crypto friendly nation in the world. In less than 10 years, Russia would be the ultimate economic powerhouse. Yep. But he ain't gonna do that, man. He wants to bring back the old system. So it's what it is. But you're right, right. I mean, I think that places like Dubai are going to become very, very powerful because they're the most business friendly city in the world and there's no taxes, right? So they don't tax their people. And they're the most business friendly city, and women and children can go out at night in Dubai without fear of getting hurt or fear of getting robbed. People don't even lock up their houses in Dubai. That's how safe it is. Right? So Dubai's got a lot of good stuff going for it. So I think that the one that's gonna really be in the future, it's gonna be cities like Dubai, Qatar, places where they still value the family, right? They still value the family unit and union, right? The husband, the wife, the kids all staying together as a family. They don't have these large tax problems. They're not cracking down on businesses. They're allowing businesses to be businesses, and they have a culture of morality, right? Even though it's a Muslim culture, it's not a Christian culture. There are a lot of Christians there now, and it's a culture that embraces that morality. So that's why I think that in the future those are going to be pretty big. Loud Dog says, "Do you share which broker you personally use on your trading course?" I share it, and I tell you exactly how to set it up and exactly how to use it. Somebody said, "I did not know Jan Gregory was ever involved in Vortec." And people have some really bad feelings about Jan Gregory. Okay, I'm not going to read like the comments because they're just negative comments against the guy. But I'm not interested in trashing another person, right? I don't care, what one way or the other. I don't know what people's beef is exactly with Jan Gregory, but I haven't really taken a lot of time to try to find out either. Right? I just don't really. I'm not interested. Right? I'm not interested in trashing another person. Somebody said, "Is our government hurting the little people? It was working fine until they got involved. We have got to stop this guilty until proven innocent on these platforms." And that really is what they're doing. They're calling the platforms Ponzi schemes. They're calling them frauds. They're calling them scams, and they're guilty until proven innocent, which is not that's not the American way, right? It's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, but that's not how they are operating. And it's not how they've been operating, unfortunately, with our platforms, right? So, great comment. Thank you for that. All right, next up. "I'm new to this. Tell me why I should invest in Vortic." And I said, "You should not invest in anything you do not understand fully. Watch the videos and educate yourself." And the person said, "Thank you." So I am not going to tell you why you should invest in anything, right? I'm not going to tell anybody to do anything on here. So you can miss me with that, right? You could totally miss me with that. If you don't understand it, if you're on the fence, I would say don't invest, right? If you don't understand it, if you don't know what you're doing, dude, don't do it, right? I'm not going to sit here and tell somebody to put their money into something and they don't know what's going on. Just come back, watch the channel, watch the videos, learn about the space, and then if you want to make a play, make a play. But I ain't going to tell you what to do. All right, Tucci's Life says the key is to not give up and keep diversifying into different projects to stay afloat. Exactly. I'm diversified into 15 different crypto platforms right now, and that does not include my trading. Right? My trading is that, that's not my trading is active, right? That's active investments that I'm doing. The crypto platforms are passive. Oh, here he is. Finance stuff. Welcome to the chat, Binance stuff. When money is involved and large quantities at that, you have to prove you are innocent before you start. That's what regulators are supposed to do, regulate. So, Binance stuff, do you think that the government really has your best interest at heart? Right. And I'll say what I said before to the crypto wolf guy who was on here. Per capita, there's more people in prison in the United States than any country in the world per capita. Okay. Also, look at the foods that we eat here. You talk about regulation. Look at the foods that are okay that we eat. Look at the microplastics that we're digesting into our bodies that are poisoning us, right? Look at the people who have a weight problem here, right? Spend some time out of the country and then come back to the USA and look at all the people who are overweight in this country. Heart disease, right? Cancer, right? The glucose, right? The carbs. Okay. So, dude, the government is not the answer, right? I'm sorry, but the government is not the answer. So, somebody brought up a great point about lottery tickets. The lottery tickets are allowed, right? And okay, well, dude, UK, you've got some of the similar things going on, right? I mean, don't you have some similar problems over there? Not with the gun thing. I agree. You guys are doing a way better job than America is on guns. In fact, I've been shot before. I should have stayed in the UK because I was up there. I never got shot when I was in the UK. I didn't get shot till I was in the United States, right? But that's a whole nother story. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like, and we're catching up to you too in a way. Like the Catholic churches in the UK have been like on a decline for forever over there, right? And you're like turning them into clubs and pubs and bars and stuff like that. That's actually starting to happen now in the U.S. and in my city, especially because I live in a big Catholic city. I'm Italian, so I come from a Catholic family. I was baptized Catholic as a baby. So was my brother. So was everybody else in my family. And now the Catholic Church is like literally losing its churches because they just can't. Just people aren't going, right? And so it's this big culture shift and big culture change. And that's why I was saying that places like the United Arab Emirates are having a lot of blessings happening because they're keeping their family together. They've got the morality thing. They're business friendly. They're not taxing the crap out of their citizens, right? And that's why I mentioned Dubai as a good example of that. Uh, so, yeah, it seems like you're on a lot of the same page that we all are here at the Unlimited Freedom Network and here at my channel. It's just that you believe that these crypto things are Ponzi schemes, right? And that's where I come in with the whole, my background in the insurance business, my background in finance, and just sales in general, right? Marketing in general. My background as a salesperson, my background in marketing. Dude, they're all Ponzi schemes, bro. Like you could call anything a Ponzi scheme. You could call the Fed a Ponzi scheme. You could definitely call the insurance business a Ponzi scheme. And what happens is when they like it, they call it a business, right? When they don't like it, they call it a Ponzi scheme. When they like it, they call it a legit business. When they don't like it, they call it a pyramid scheme. So what happens is if they like you, you're good. You're a business. Somebody said I'm cutting out. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. So if they like you, you're just a business. If they don't like you, of course, you're a Ponzi scheme. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I said to Crypto Wolf too. He had to go earlier, but he said, "Look, dude, I'm not trying to hate on you personally. I'm not calling you a scammer." And that was cool. So it was great to have a nice back and forth interchange with him. And I really like that a lot of you guys come to my channel and that we get to have this type of discourse. What I don't like is when it turns into the ad hominem attacks, and I don't like it when it turns attacks onto my other subscribers, right? So if somebody's going to come on and attack my other subscribers and call them stupid and call them idiots, you're going to end up getting kicked off. Or if somebody's going to come in and say that like I'm a Ponzi pimp and stuff like that, you're probably going to end up getting cut off, right? Because it's like there's only so much of that I'm going to allow on the channel. But having said that, I do want to allow everybody to have their voice and everybody to have their opinion, right? Because that's what we're doing here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. Nobody's comment is like I want to bring free speech back, right? I would love to bring free speech back where people can just say whatever they want. Now, having the channel though, I don't want people like actually um doing ad hominem attacks and like bullying and stuff like that. I will draw a line on that. But that's just it's just my personal line. All right, let's get back into the comments. Can you guys hear me okay? Tucci's life, your content is way more informative than Crypto Muscle. I've lost a lot with Crypto Muscle. Well, I like Crypto Muscle. Okay, it's just like I said, it's all in how you play it, right? So I think that Crypto Muscle is interesting because he does his thing like sort of anonymously, which I think is interesting. And I think somebody who has a bad name, like Jan Gregory, they're dragging his name through the mud. I think if he were to do an anonymous channel, he'd probably have more success than what he's doing with like I mean, he's just like trouble is following the guy everywhere. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know him. Anyway, let's get back into the comments. Do we have a chance to recoup our money from funds? No. Okay, you do not have a chance to recoup your money from funds because the money has been frozen, literally. Their assets have been seized. I mean, they're in trouble. They're getting ready to get into criminal trouble, right? So funds is you're not going to get your money back. Because I don't trust the government to give it back to you. They're going to create a quote unquote victims fund and they're going to say that you can get your money back from the victims fund. However, nobody ever gets their money back from the victims fund. Okay. Take it from me. I've been through the criminal justice system. I know how it works. I know what they're doing. They're getting the money. And it's just like the same thing with the lottery tickets. They're getting their money. If they could figure out a way to get money out of funds and to get money out of Novatech and to get money out of Vortic United. If they could figure out a way to get money from these crypto platforms, believe me, they wouldn't be putting out any cease and desist orders. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, go ahead, sign up," and they would take their cut. All right, let's look at a couple of other comments here. Yeah, so funds, no, not right now. Definitely not. What wallet do you recommend using? Personally, I use the Exodus wallet. That's the one that I like, and I also use Coinbase. Has anyone got paid yet from Vortic United? No. In fact, I went ahead and canceled my withdrawal, and I'm going to put another withdrawal in at the end of the business day today. And I'm hoping to get that. They're saying that they're going to have everything fixed by Thursday, right? So TBA, more information to be announced. Somebody said, "Did you take down the video yesterday about the cease and desist order?" No, guys, I never take anything down. Uh, Well, actually, I take that back. If a company like goes private and then the CEO like literally asks me and says, "Hey, dude, can you please take this down, or else we're gonna have to cut ties with you?" Yeah, at that point, I'll take it down. But as far as the live videos, here's what you guys have to understand: the live videos are found in a different section than my regular video section. So you've got the regular video section on my channel where you're going to see all the videos that I just post, right, that are not live, and then you're going to actually have another section called live, right? That's the live section. So you click on that section and you can see all my live broadcasts there. So if you ever hear me say something on a live broadcast, or you get a good teachable moment that you want to see again, or I go over a criminal case, and because I break down criminal cases on here, I also break down civil litigation, and you want to get, because I share all of the documents in the chat. So if you ever want to get those documents and you want to see me break down a criminal case that I did live, you can go into the live area, right? And click live, and then you will see all of those videos there. So they're separated, right? So if you're just looking on the videos, you're just going to see the pre recorded videos. If you look on the live, you're going to see all of the live videos that I've done. So that's how you access that, guys. That's a good comment. Thank you for that. Somebody said about Vortic United, should we sign up new members at this point? No, absolutely not. Right? Absolutely not. Right? No new members should be signed up until they start start making the withdrawals start happening again, and until we've gotten things smoothed out. So definitely not a good time to sign up somebody for Vortic United. All right, Daniel said, "Hey Vaughn, question about QP. Why would my staked amount steadily drop?" I have no idea. I've never seen that happen before. So shoot me a email on that and send me some screenshots. I've never seen anybody staked amount drop on QP. Oh, right. This person's funny. I'm going to call you out here, okay? This is D Michael, and D Michael says my payment hasn't arrived. It's already 8 hours past the usual time. Also, the chat bubble isn't appearing. So you're my upline. Have you heard anything? Have I heard anything? Right? And this guy, this guy, I had just released like a 2.5 to 3 hour long video breaking down the complaints, right? Breaking down everything that was happening, right? Breaking down the response of Vortic United, breaking down everything. And this guy writes this to me. He said, "You're my upline." And I happen to know that this guy stopped watching the channel because I yelled too much, right? He didn't like all the yelling, right? He thought I was having a breakdown, right? He thought I was crazy. Well, There you go, right? He's crazy. He yells too much. He's having a breakdown. It's not what he says, it's how he says it. I don't like the way that he talks to me. So he quit watching the channel. And then he comes back and he says, "Hey, you're my upline. Can you tell me what's going on?" I just did a 3-hour expose on it. Relax, Mike. Relax, Mike. Right? Relax, Dr. M. Dude, watch the channel, bro. Right? If I give you a bad taste, but I'm your upline, well, hey, sorry, it is what it is. Right? If you want the sauce, you got to tune into the network. If you want the sauce, you got to watch, man. Am I your upline? Then watch the channel. Right? I don't know what to tell you. Right? Did I not say it in a way did I say it in a way that hurt your sense of see, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is the this is what is happening to men in our country, in the United States. They're becoming very, very sensitive, and you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, right? Don't want to hurt their feelings. Did I hurt your feelings? Well, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but dude, don't sit there and not watch the channel and then come on and comment and say, "Hey, can you tell me what's going on? Because you're my upline." Oh no, 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 no. That's not gonna work. That is not gonna work. All right, these are a lot of comments on Vortex, so I'm not gonna read all. Basically, all these comments is that I haven't been paid, right? And so yes, we know. Then a couple people are saying it's over. A couple people are saying it's a rug pull. This person said, I once got paid on a Tuesday afternoon. Not sure if that is normal, though. I always get my withdrawals on Monday morning. Yeah, so I always get my withdrawals on Monday, guys. And there's been times where I've withdrawn large sums of money, right? I've withdrawn large sums of money, right, from Vortic United and never had a problem before, right? So it is what it is, guys. Relax, Mike. Jedi. Jedi. Relax, Mike. All right. This person says, I love Novatech. They will bounce back. Right. So we have a positive Novatech person here saying that they will bounce back. Thank you for the comment. They also said that they love CMB. I don't know about that one. And they said they love CloudFi. Oh, Lord. Okay. Somebody said, "So you're telling us that Jan lied about South Africa?" I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know anything about Jan in South Africa. Sorry. All right. I've received nothing as of yet. Okay. Well, we know. All right. This person said, "Man, I respect your transparency. I hope this is not the beginning of trouble for you guys. Novatech has 21K of my funds, and I had grown it to 38K. I am a truck driver, and I could have just bought a semi truck and used that as a profitable asset. I hope that you guys don't lose with BU and CloudFi." Well, I'll tell you one thing. Buying a semi truck is probably not going to rug pull. I mean, that would probably be a pretty good asset. So I'm definitely not against investing into a semi truck. Okay. Now, as far as what you said about hoping that that we don't lose out, I hope so too. I think that it's pretty safe to say at this point that CloudFi is a rug pull, right? Because every passing day where they don't pay out and they don't say anything, so there's no communication and no payout. And this is after they said, "Hey, you can't withdraw until Sunday. Ha ha ha. So hey, you want to with you they were doing instant withdrawals, and all of a sudden they said now it's only on Sundays, right? So we did the withdrawal on Sunday. They're not paying out, right? Only on Sundays, and now it's not paying out. Now they're not talking to anybody. Now they're not communicating. So I think that CloudFi is a pretty safe bet to be a rug pull. CoinMarketBull's been out. As far as Vortic United, we're just going to have to see what happens. All right. Tucci's Life says, I can hear you perfect. Good. We appreciate you. I appreciate you guys too. Black Rose, relax, Mike. Relax, Mike. Tucci's Life, the government keeps the money. You bet they do. They keep it in their victims fund. It's for the victims, but the victims never get it. Okay, Bruce, what's going on, Bruce? I miss our chats on Telegram, my friend. It is good to see you here at tuning into the Unlimited Freedom Network. If you missed what I said earlier, for all of my traders out there, and that would include you, the company Trading View is giving us a 200% bonus to do a fund. And TradingView is a broker. It's a crypto trading broker. It's and a forex broker. Here is my link to sign up if you're interested in getting a 200% addition to your funds. And then if you do sign up, here is a link to the promo. I will put in underneath that. So first you would sign up under me, and then you would go to the promo there and get 200% on your funds. I deposited $1,000 this morning, and when the $1,000 went through, it now shows in my trading account. Let me get you the exact figure because I bought some Bitcoin, so I think that went up too. I got to log in, of course. But it's over $3,000. But let me go ahead and log in so I can tell you what it is. $3,603.33 in my trading account. They've got some pretty good percentages too. Like I'm on Odd CHF, they're paying 94% for that one. And I was on one earlier that they were paying 98%, bro. Crypto X, when Bitcoin value dropped, your stake value will drop in QP. Guys, shout out to Crypto X coming through with the information. My man. Crypto X, shout out to you, right? Shout out to Crypto X. Daniel Rowland, you're good. I guess it was my VPN. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, they've been having issues though. They've been having issues today. So I guess it's just like small technical difficulties or something like that. I don't know. Let's go back to these comments. He said he didn't want to watch me anymore because I was yelling too much. But now he wants to come back and put a comment on here. And I'm just supposed to, not only should I do a 3 hour long video, but I'm supposed to just do a one-on-one thing with him too, right? So not gonna do it, man. I mean, tune into the channel, right? That's about all I can say. Yeah, this is more people blaming Jan Gregory. They don't like him. So I have coined a word on here, guys, and the word that I have coined is cryptophobia. And I just shared it in the chat. This is a word that I have created, that I have coined, right? And that I should probably trademark cryptophobia, right? These people who are issuing these cease orders without even knowing what the companies are doing are cryptophobes, right? They're cryptophobic. Renee, yes, of course. I still use Pocket Option. And but I also use this one too because 200%, why not? And I didn't put in a lot. I just put in $1,000 and got it boosted up to 3,000. So it's pretty awesome, right? And for a trader such as myself, right, I'm not going to blow the 3,000, right? Because they do that because they know that people are going to go in there and blow their whole account, right? But I don't do that. So I'm going to enjoy this little bonus and this little benefit. And I don't want you guys to do it either, right? That's why I provide my trading course, link in the description. So, guys, if you follow what is taught in my trading course, you won't blow your account. Okay. Because we deal with percentages there. And when you trade in percentages, it expands on the way up and it contracts on the way down, right? That means you're actually, when you're trading percentages, you're actually saving yourself on the way down and you're expanding yourself on the way up. It's pretty good stuff, guys. It's pretty cool. And I talk about that in the course. I talk about how to do that in the course. Alrighty. So somebody commented on my I scared him. He said, "My guys, it's 5:30 a.m. Tuesday morning, and I'm listening to my guy Vaughn freaking out." Right? I just saw Vortic had a meeting at 11 a.m. Monday, and they have one at 3 p.m. on Tuesday. They also have information to Telegram about technical difficulty. I hope I know everyone sees that because you're scaring the bleepity bleepity bleep out of me. So I scared that person. I'm not trying to scare you, right? I'm just trying to inform you, right, of what's going on in the space. Black Rose, QP's Telegram is exploding with panic. I'm so over this feeling of helplessness. Every time something goes wrong in a platform, learning to trade for yourself is very important. Yeah, they're tripping in the Telegram group. They're having some sort of technical difficulty. All I can say is that I was able to log on to QP. It worked fine, and I did 2 withdrawals today already. So they're saying that somebody said that Vortic United got caught between a Jan sandwich, right? Since Jan was involved in Coin Market Bull and what CloudFi, and Vortic United got caught in between a Jan sandwich, right? And that's why they got the order. I don't know, maybe so. It does seem to be targeted toward Jan, though. All right, so here's another one on Rento Trade. They say that my experience is that Rento Trade is a scam. Wow, and they've got a lot on here about how they're saying that Rento Trade scammed them. Okay, so yeah, this is not good, guys. So I'm going to look more into this with Rento Trade, and if it turns out that they're playing these games with you guys, then I will just take them off of the channel completely. Okay, and then my contact at Rento Trade. Listen to this. Listen to this, guys. You're going to love this. My contact at Rento Trade said, "Hey, people are saying negative stuff about Rento Trade on YouTube. Could you please take their comments down because it's going to hurt the reputation of Rento Trade?" I said, "No, I'm not taking the comments down. If Rento Trade is doing bad business, then they're the ones hurting their reputation, not the comments on a YouTube channel. So you can miss me with that." Right? So guys, it's not looking good, man. I mean, if they're doing this to you and they're playing these games with you guys, and I find out about it, because I'm going to be talking to my contact at Rento Trade, and then I'm just going to pull my link. Right now, they haven't played any bad games with me. I'm still getting paid from Rento Trade. I'm making large sums of money with Rento Trade, but if they're not doing that with other people, right, and they're just doing it because they think that I'm going to quote unquote promote them, then they got another thing coming. Okay, I don't take kindly to that at all. So I'm going to be following up with you guys. Make sure that you also send me an email to my email and put Rento Trade in the subject line, and we will get to the bottom of it. We're going to get you guys your funds. And if we can't get you guys your funds, then, me and Rento Trade going to have some problems. Okay. All right, here's somebody that gave me a thumbs up on my update that I did on Vortic United and CloudFi. He said, "Great job, great job. I was done for CloudFi when they started making those changes to the payments and added 5% weekend bonus. That's all a money grab. Get as much as you can before rug pull. That was a no-brainer. No platform that I know has ever come back after having payment issues. The devs in these projects will jump over their mother to blank their sister. They don't care. That's just the way it is in this space. I trust no platform when it comes to long term. Platforms are great until they're not. Thanks for the info. Was about to join Vortic. Oh well, diversity is key. Plenty of others out there. Let's get this crypto." Yeah, so I mean that's what I was saying earlier in the broadcast, guys. Just about seeing kind of the red flags as they come up. We'll go over with those a little bit more. So for the high risk platforms, guys, the higher risk platforms, you've got these time frames, right? A lot of them, 3 months is when something's going to happen, right? If they make it 3 months, then 6 months, you need to be watching and be careful because something could happen at the 6 month mark as well. If they make it a year, you're kind of in no man's land. So you just want to look for the other red flags, which here we go. You've got multiple cease orders coming out at different countries and different states at the same time. Slow pay usually turns to no pay. So if they start slow paying, that's a bad sign. Okay. And then you've got multiple nonsense excuses from the company: new website, new system, new payment processor, other nonsense stalling tactics. All right, so there you go. There's some red flags, and there's some time-based material here as well too, guys, because history has shown us that more often than not, these platforms eventually fail. Something happens. 90% of small businesses fail in their first year, guys. So word to the wise on that one. All right, let's see what else we got. So thank you for the comment. This person said, "Still catching up on some of your prior videos, but thanks for always keeping it real, Vaughn. You're welcome. Also, I am ready to get with the trading myself." This person said, "Great inspiration, Vaughn. I got you." This person said, "Can you drop the link or the title of the video where you're talking about the guy in Haiti that was convicted of running a Ponzi?" Yeah, and I did drop the link in there. That guy's name was Eddie Alexandre. I did a whole expose on him on one of my live broadcasts. We went over the criminal charges. We went over the indictment. We went over the prosecution. We went over the sentencing. We went over the prison sentence. We went over everything when it came to that Eddie Alexandre Ponzi scheme that was called a Ponzi scheme in Haiti. Anyway, he's doing 9 years in prison right now, guys. So the you can find that in my live videos, my live broadcasts. Okay, this person said, "So true regarding the quote unquote mental laziness. Even law is a word science of sorts." Yeah, that's true. If the individual actions don't fit the definition of a charge, then that individual can win their case. It's like people don't read or think for themselves anymore. Yeah, exactly. So what they do in the criminal justice system, guys, is the first thing that they do is they stack the charges. So they give you like a bunch of charges to see what's going to stick, right? Because it's kind of a sick twisted game that they play. They stack the charges. They tell you that you're going to be going away for the rest of your life, and they try to get you to cop to a plea, right? That way they win the case, right? You cop to a plea, everybody's happy, everybody goes home, you go to jail for a while, and then everybody gets what they want. It's not cool, right? And it's definitely not justice, right? It's not justice in the way that I understand justice and in the way that, I think traditionally justice has been. But yeah, completely agree with that. Thank you for the comment. It's true. It's true. A lot of people are mentally lazy, and there is a word science to it because it's like I said, if they like it, it's a business, right? If they don't like it, it's a Ponzi scheme, right? If they like it, it's an essential business, right? It's like an essential government service, or it's a subsidy, right? If they like it, it's a subsidy. They don't like it, it's a Ponzi scheme, right? Go figure. So at the end of the day, they do play a lot of word games. This person said, "Stop, calm down. You were going to have a heart attack." Relax, Mike. Relax, Mike. All right. This is before I actually talked to Mike. This person said that Mike and Mike had sent a telegram message to Jensen asking him, "Did you hear about the cease and desist?" Then they quickly deleted it. Well, I actually spoke to Mike personally, right? So I spoke to Mike on the phone. We spoke for about a good 20 to 30 minutes on the phone, and we had a discussion about everything that's going on behind the scenes with Vortic United. And it was after you had written that. But yes, I was able to get. I see. Jensen has known about this. Mike and Mike has known about this. So there is a lot of communication happening behind the scenes, right? And Jensen's stance on it is that he doesn't want to make a statement until they actually get served, until their lawyers actually get served an actual real cease and desist, which they haven't been served yet. Okay, according to Jensen, right? So there's the sauce. And that's what's going on. And I don't know anything more than that at this time. This person said, I tried taking out a withdrawal many times because my packages were in the long term. I wasn't able to get anything until next year, so no worries. Actually, I think you just are doing it wrong. This person said, cooler heads prevail. Okay. This person said, to answer your question, I'd say yes and give it a try. I got to also add that your reviews are helpful. And while there is no guarantee, everyone here, I'm sure, appreciates your reviews and introductions. Not a problem. Somebody said, "What is the orange pill?" Okay, so if you, for you guys who don't know what orange pill is, it's kind of a play on words from the Matrix movies. Like the Matrix movies had a red pill and a blue pill. You take the red pill if you want to see the real world, right? And you take the blue pill if you want to stay in the imaginary world, right? And so taking the orange pill means you've taken the Bitcoin pill and now you're involved in crypto, you're involved in the crypto space, you're involved in the free trade that comes with the DeFi space, that comes with the Bitcoin space, that comes with the crypto space. So take when I say orange pill, what I mean is this is crypto, baby. We have taken the orange pill on this side of the internet. Okay, so that's a good question, actually. Oh, right. This person said, "Can I trade in the evening?" Yes, you can trade with the trading broker that I recommend. You can trade with them 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whenever you have time. You can trade in the evening. You can trade in the middle of the night. You can trade in the mornings. And because the trading strategy that I teach is a price action strategy, since it's a price action strategy, you can trade it at any time, right? So it doesn't matter if there's news, it doesn't matter if it's a bad day, it doesn't, none of that matters. It's basic price action, and it's a micro binary, hyper binary strategy, right? So it's very it's a unique strategy, right, that I developed and that I invented over having a lot of trial and error, losing a lot, right? Having it work, and then it wouldn't anymore. It would work one week, it would work another week, then it wouldn't work the third week, or it would work 4 weeks, and then it wouldn't work the fifth week. Back to the drawing board, trial and error, trial and error, trial and error, until I finally developed a strategy that's attainable, achievable, sustainable. It works daily, it works weekly, it works monthly, it's compoundable, it's profitable, and it's how I was able to make more than I ever made before, right? And that's the strategy that I sell in my trading course that I make available for purchase right here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. This person said, okay, you spread out to 10 platforms and the government takes down nine. Just saying. Well, no, generally that doesn't happen, right? It doesn't happen where like nine of them come down at the same time. I mean, this is unique. What has happened because we had funds get hit, we had Vortic get hit, we had CloudFi get hit. Coin Market Bull was already gone, and then you had what was the other one? I can't think of it now. There was another one. All got hit at the same time, right? And yeah, that's rare, but still, it's nowhere close to 10, right? And I've got 15 right now, so it's all in how you play it, man. What you plan for, what you track gets better, right? Fawn, you're absolutely right. They need to say something or at least update us. Yeah, and they really did need to do that, and I still hold to that. And I think that the update that I gave yesterday after being at the meeting was pretty comprehensive. So if anybody wants to know what's going on behind the scenes at Vortic United, you can look at that update and you'll also be able to understand what I'm saying when I say, relax, Mike. Oh, we had fun with that one, guys. We were clowning with that one. We were definitely clowning. Matter of fact, I think I've got a link to it here. Yeah. Here is the sauce. Relax, Mike, because I'm bringing you the sauce. So after you get done here, you guys can check out the link. There's a link to the sauce that I did. That's the latest sauce that I gave you guys on Vortic United in the chat. Thank you for the Vortic updates. You're welcome. This person questioned, do the trades continue to happen? Yes. So according to Vortic United, the trades are still happening, and Jensen is still posting up the trading results on your back office. So you can go to the trading tab in your back office. You can see the trading results that Jensen Robles is posting up. Yes. What's the best time to trade? So the best time to trade is anytime if you're using my strategy. My strategy is a price action strategy, so it doesn't matter what time you trade. You trade anytime, day or night. This person said, withdrawing your profits is like voting. It works best if you do it early and you do it often. Exactly. Very funny. Only thing is I don't vote. So there is that. Okay. Now, here is something that I'm going to address. Guys, and I'm not going to put you on blast. I'm not going to put this person on blast, but I am going to address this issue. And it's very important that you guys understand something. I want to, and I will mention, because since you did in the comment, I will mention a couple of other people who are out there in this space, right? I appreciate that you guys like what I'm doing here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. I appreciate that you're getting the sauce, and I guarantee you nobody else is giving you the same kind of sauce that I'm giving you. Now, having said that, guys, other people in this space, Bank of Gerald, Lambo Drew, Passive Income Profits, my guy Croc, right? Passive Income Croc. Who am I missing? G Trader. Tune into TJ. Right? All these other guys who are in this space, working, making content, actively talking about platforms. Guys, you are not going to win any points with me if you are coming on here dogging out another YouTuber, right? Because look, let's take Bank of Gerald, for example. After getting to know Bank of Gerald, I have purchased two houses and a car. Okay, just a little bit of information about me. After rolling for a while with Bank of Gerald, I purchased two houses and I purchased a new car. Okay, so what would I look like letting somebody come on here and clown Bank of Gerald and not say anything? Did you know that Bank of Gerald is my upline on some of the opportunities that I talk about here, and a friend of mine? So we're not going to do that here, guys. Right? And I'm not going to tolerate it. Right? Now, everybody has their people that they like to watch or has their favorite or whatever. That's fine. But at the end of the day, we're all in this space together, right? So shout out to BOJ, shout out to Bank of Gerald, shout out to Lambo Drew, shout out to Tune Into TJ. If I'm missing somebody, forgive me, guys. There's a lot of people in this space. Passive Income Croc, Passive Rewards. There's a lot of people in this space that are doing their thing, right? And I got nothing but love for you. right? I'd like to have you on the Unlimited Freedom Network so we can chop it up, right? I would like to go on your channel so we can chop it up, right? So we can talk about the state of the space. We can talk about what we're doing in different programs. Let's work together, right? I am about building bridges, not burning bridges. Okay. And what would it be like if BOJ, because in this comment they were kind of talking down BOJ a little bit. Now, what would it be like if BOJ were to come to my channel, watch that video, see that you dogged him out, and see that I didn't say anything? How do you think that would make him feel? Right? Probably not that good. Because he'd be like, man, I thought Unlimited Freedom was my guy. Right? So we're not going to do that. Okay. We're not going to knock other creators. Right? We're not going to disrespect other creators. That's not how we roll. Right? Here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, the tide is rising, right? And we're going to take everybody with us, right? So if our tide is going up, we're going to take them with us. If their tide is going up, hopefully they'll take me with them, right? It's something where we work together, guys, right? Now everybody has a different kind of style. Not everybody, like for example, not everybody likes that I can be a little bit. I can be. They say it's negativity, but I say it's just being honest, right? They say that I. Some people say that I create FUD. No, I think it's just being honest. Some people don't like that I yell, right? Some people don't like about my history and my past and stuff like that. That's fine. That comes with the territory, right? So not everybody's going to be a good fit for everybody's channel, but that this does need to be said, guys, that I'm not going to tolerate. And this is just a friendly warning, right? I'm not going to take any action against anybody, but I'm not going to be tolerating if you're hating on other channels, right, in the comments, because I don't think that's fair. That's like talking about somebody when they're not there to defend themselves. Okay, let's get to the next comment. Oh, right. I am a newbie to forex trading, and I would really be interested to learn. Is your trading course meant for beginners as well? Yes. In fact, I think beginners will do better with my trading course than people who have already built up some biases from doing their own trading. See, if I can take a beginner and you've got a fresh brain and I can show you exactly what to do step by step, you're going to end up doing better than people who've got all kinds of stuff in there and they're like continually second guessing themselves and stuff like that. So yes, absolutely it's for beginners, right? Anybody can get this course. It doesn't matter if you traded for 10 years, it doesn't matter if you're a beginner. It's a profitable strategy and everybody could use a profitable strategy, right? We don't want to be the kind of people that's a jack of all trades, master of none, right? So we know a bunch of different trading strategies, but none of them are really working and becoming profitable. No, we want to have a profitable strategy, A, B, C, D, and that's how I break it down for you guys in my trading course. SAANUT went down. Not sure what you mean there, Crypto X. Is that a platform? Not sure what you're talking about there. All right. This person said three cease and desist orders in the U.S. is unenforceable. It's wasted paper. Yeah, I tend to agree with you. This person does talking about Vortic United. How many other platforms said the same thing before they ended? Too many in my experience. I hope it's not the same with this platform. Like you, I'll reserve judgment since Vortic has always done right by me for several months. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I mean, hey, Crypto X, are you talking about platforms? Okay, so well, let me see what I want to say about this comment. Okay, yeah. So what you guys are saying, or what these guys are saying, is that they've seen this pattern before, and they think that Vortic United is like possibly on a rug pull pattern, right? Well, hey, look, time will tell. Like I said, I don't get emotionally married to any of these platforms, right? Like I'm not going to be the guy who's like, it's for example, when Novatech was having its problems, I was pretty harsh on Novatech. I was very critical, right? And so some people thought I was a quote unquote hater, but no, I was actually it was a there was a method to my madness. I was trying to give them advice. I was trying to say things that I think would help, proactive steps that they could do, right? I still remember it like it was yesterday. Fix your support, right? Do some communication, right? Get on top of this cease and desist order. Talk to your people. I mean, I remember it like it was yesterday, guys. So I think CryptoX, I think these are platforms, right? You're talking about SAANUT went down, and then Pentacap went down. And then Black Rose said, respect to you for protecting other YouTubers. Respect on that, Vaughn. I'm definitely sticking with you. I do appreciate you. Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, we're here to build, man. We're not here to tear down. Heartfelt appreciate you, Vaughn. Thank you. Why don't these platforms? This one was funny. This guy says, "Why don't these platforms talk about the changes before they make them? They only talk about them after people are not getting paid. It's like calling your sponsor after you're drunk." Shout out to you, man. That was a funny one. This guy says, "I wish I could gamble, or I mean, invest 6,000, but that's too rich for me." And I said, "Good. You should not leverage anything you can't afford to lose." Right. This person said, "What's the update on CloudFi?" The update is on CloudFi. It's looking like a rug pull, guys. They haven't told us anything, and they're not paying out. Right. So what can you say? What else can you say? Right. I mean, hopefully they'll. I don't even want to say that, guys. It's just not looking good. It's not looking good at all on CloudFi right now. I'm not going to lie to you. All right. Okay, so let me talk about this interchange I had about invisible AI. So this guy said the last time, we just we had a promotion with invisible AI where they were giving a lot of money off, they were getting a lot of bonuses, and I think it's because they're just starting up, right? They're just getting started, so they're trying to bring in a lot of a lot of players, and nothing wrong with that. They're trying to bring a lot of players to the platform, and I don't see anything wrong with that. But this person said the last time a platform offered a ridiculous promotion like this, I took advantage of it. Listen to this, dropped 25K and lost every bit of it as the platform disappeared a couple of weeks later. So my response was, yes, that can happen. However, the probabilities are that they will last longer than a couple of weeks. I know a guy who put 40K into another platform that literally rugged 2 days later. So don't over leverage yourself. And then he or she responded, "What makes you say that so confidently?" Well, it's because Invisible AI had a lot of things already in order by the time they started, right? So I already got to meet their top moderator, right? I've gotten to see their CEO. I know somebody who personally knows their CEO, right? And so that those are the things that give me confidence that they're not just going to take in a bunch of money and rug pull, right? Because they've got a good support team in place, they've got a good website in place, they're paying out. I mean, I've only been involved with them for a week, and I can't a week or two, and I can't even tell you how many times I've been paid out. So they're their rewards are good. They're doing crypto trading. They've got a crypto automated trading bot. So I just don't see it, right? And that's what makes me confident that they're not just going to rug pull immediately. Now, when you talk about 3 months down the line, we'll see how that goes. When you talk about 6 months down the line, we'll see how that goes. When you talk about a year down the line, we'll see how that goes. But you got burned really badly by putting in 25K into a platform and then just losing it. So I can completely understand where you're coming from. I would never recommend anybody do that, right? I would never recommend anybody throw 25K into a platform. Okay, I just wouldn't, right? Unless you really have it like that to where you can afford to lose 25K, right? I don't know if that was your situation or not, but here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, what I tell people is never invest anything that you cannot afford to lose. Withdraw early, withdraw often, get your seed money back first. That way you're playing with profit. Make sure you diversify. That way you're not putting all your eggs in the same basket. Make sure you develop mental toughness, right? What is mental toughness? Right? It's when you're shooting the three. You're shooting the three. You're shooting the three. Yeah, maybe the first few don't go in, but you keep shooting the three. You stay mentally tough. You believe in yourself. You believe in your shot. You believe in your game. And eventually those threes start dropping in, baby. It always happens, right? So that's mental toughness. Now, if you go by and abide by all of these different suggestions that I give here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, you're going to do just fine. right? And so that's what gives me the confidence to say what I say. All right. Max says, is anybody having issues with or with QP? Yes, everybody is. Right. Everybody's having issues right now. I was able to log on and do a couple of withdrawals. A couple of other people have been able to log on. Yeah, like for example, this guy Daniel says QP is good, no problems today. So some people are having problems with it. Some people aren't. I think it's something going on with the server. Should be fixed soon. Okay. And I will keep you guys updated on if anything comes up with that. Tucci's Life. Bank of Gerald is one of my first YouTubers I follow. He has great content as well. Yeah, I mean, shout out to Bank of Gerald, right? You know, you're not gonna hear me bad mouthing Bank of Gerald. Bank of Gerald has been great. I'm rolling with Bank of Gerald. It's a good dude. All right. Where can I get the course? I see the link, but I can't click on it. So for the trading course, guys, what you do is you just copy and paste it into your browser. You'll probably need to do that from a laptop or a desktop computer, right? So you want to copy it and paste it into your browser, and then you'll be good at that point. And also, don't put in the www. All right, we're gonna get through a couple more comments. We are 3 hours strong here at the live Q&A on Friday. This is one of my favorite days of the week, guys. It's one of my favorite times just to hang out and talk with you guys. Tucci's Life, your energy is uplifting. I enjoy watching your videos. Thank you. Max, just confirmed QP only works via VPN from Europe. There you go. Thank you for that, my friend. All right, let me see something here. All right, let me see what we got going on. All right. Okay, we got Tucci in there. Max is in there. Good deal. All right. Let's look at some more comments. This person, oh, here's a good one. I like how you were passionate about the crypto programs. Please do a video on how to fund the wallets. Okay, so guys, listen. If you're at the point in your journey, right, where you are still learning about basic stuff like how to buy Bitcoin, what wallet to use, how to connect your bank account, what is the blockchain, right? What does DeFi mean, right? Uh, you're on level one. Okay, you're on level one, crypto level one, right? This channel is not for you, right? Let me just say that right now. Now, it's like I'm glad that you're here, right? I'm happy to have you here. But if you're that low on the totem pole where you don't even know how to like get a crypto wallet or how to get Bitcoin and stuff like that, this is a level two channel, right? And you're still at level one, so you need to go find a level one channel to learn the very basics about crypto. You need crypto 101. You need the crypto basics, right? The very basics about Bitcoin, USDT, Ethereum, the Tron network, the Ethereum network, different things like this. Custodial wallets, non custodial wallets, different things like this. I just don't have time to do it. Right. I am focused on what I'm doing here. I'm focused on what I'm doing with my trading. I'm focused on what I'm doing with my businesses outside of YouTube. And I don't have time to show you the basic entry level stuff. So you got to get to level one and master level one before you come over here to level two, right? Because I'm not that guy, right? You got in life, you got to know your strengths and you got to know your weaknesses, right? You have to know your boundaries, right? You have to have your boundaries in life. I'm not that guy, right? So get leveled up and then come back to the channel. That's what I would say to you. Okay, somebody said, "Where's the link to your program?" The link to all my programs are linked in the description of the video. So underneath the videos, there's a description to the video. Click the description, click more, boom. It opens up the links to all the different platforms I'm involved in, link to my book, link to my interviews that I've done, link to my trading course. There's a lot of stuff in there, guys. You can get your Live Good stuff, right? If you want to get your supplements from Live Good, you can get it in there. Shout out to Live Good. I don't think I talked about them at all today. Somebody tried to invite me into GS Partners. I'm already in it. Thank you, though. Somebody said, "Thank you for sharing your knowledge. You're welcome." This person said, "You have been the most informative YouTuber around. Thanks for letting me know about Rumble. I didn't know it existed." Okay, so guys, rumble.com, unlimited freedom 6500, right? Rumble.com, unlimited freedom 6500. So you go to rumble.com and then you go to the search bar and type in unlimited freedom 6500. And that's how you will find my channel on rumble.com. Rumble.com is the last free speech platform, right? So you can literally say anything on there. You can talk about anything. You can put links in your description. And if I ever get removed from YouTube, you guys will know where to find me, right? So if Unlimited Freedom is not here talking to you on a Friday, go to rumble.com because that's probably where I'm at. Okay. And I right now I'm posting all of my videos over to rumble.com, right? So that I have a presence here on YouTube and a presence over on rumble.com because each and every day YouTube is getting more and more restrictive with the type of content that they have, right? And a lot of people just don't like crypto, right? A lot of people are just crypto phobes and crypto haters, and if YouTube starts coming out after the people who talk about crypto, then they decide to take me out, then I'll be over there at rumble.com. Okay. All right, Black Rose, 2.97% QP closing the week on a high. That's what I'm talking about, man. QP is just doing the thing, man. QP is making it do what it do with those numbers. 2.97%. That's great. Ultimate Streams TV, Unlimited Freedom. Hello, hello, Ultimate Streams TV. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You have come in at the 3 hour and 11 mark, but it's great to have you here. So, yeah, if you got a comment or a question, feel free to drop it in the chat. Let me go ahead and get to some of these other comments. It's a scam, right? And shout out to all my "it's a scam" people. It's a scam. It's a Ponzi. BD Swiss, right? BD Swiss. Yeah, I know what you've been watching, bro. It's a Ponzi. His brother's part of a Chinese tech company. He's a Russian spy. Relax, Mike. Relax, Mike. Somebody said a question. Since I'm in California, does the cease and desist order prevent me from depositing and making withdrawals from my already existing account while it is in effect? Guys, it doesn't really do anything, right? It has no teeth, right? Because they really don't have jurisdiction to do anything, right? I mean, the company operates overseas, right? So what it does is it freaks people out and it scares people and it could cause a panic, right? And so that's why I think that they ought to talk about it. Look, they ought to come out and say, "Hey, we know about the cease and desist order. We haven't received it yet at our office. Once we do receive it, we'll make a statement. But what I want you guys to know is that everything is under control. We've got this. We're not going to let any problems with these regulators affect our company. We're not going to let it affect your money. And we are going to countersue if we are served an order. Okay, the lawyers are already on it. You've got nothing to worry about. Everything's going to be fine. And if they would come out and say that, if Jensen would just come out and say that and put it in a Telegram chat, this would all be over by now, right? But it's the lack of communication that really I think is the thing that hurts them the most when these things happen. Now, I will say they have been communicating privately. I would just like them to communicate public. And what I did here at the Unlimited Freedom Network is I took some of their private communications and I made them public here on my channel. And basically, what Jensen has to say is, relax, Mike. So shout out to Jensen Robles. Shout out to Vortic United. Make sure that you check out that video if you guys have not checked it out yet here on the Unlimited Freedom Network. This person said, "Love you, man. You are the best. I am with Sportsbook Partners. Now, I know you were with them as well. I feel more safe. I know you're not a financial advisor, but I take all your advice and I trust you." I appreciate it, man. But don't put all your trust in me, right? I'm only human. I'm gonna make mistakes too, right? So just do your own due diligence, right? Make sure you're making up your own mind about things, right? I appreciate that you like the channel. I appreciate that you trust me, but hey, dude, I guarantee you, I will let you down at some point, right? I'm a fallible person. I make mistakes. So, but I appreciate you. Thank you for that comment. Somebody saw that me and Lambo Drew were clowning about rotary phones and ColecoVision, right? Because we're from the old school. So somebody was commenting on that. Shout out to you. Somebody said, "Do Canadians need a VPN to start on Invisible AI?" Now, as far as I know, guys, you do not have to have any VPN or anything like that for Invisible AI, as far as I understand. Okay, see what other comments we got. I don't know, Eve. I haven't heard that yet. QP says my account is suspended. Now what? So what did they actually say? Did they give you a reason why your account is quote unquote suspended? We can't handle another rug pull right now, guys. I've been dealing with enough rug pulls as it is. So QP, don't do this to your boy, right? Don't do this to your boy right now. Mm-mm. I had a lot of money in Vortic United, and I don't think all these well wishes comments will change anything. The fat boy has sung, and we should all accept the facts. Vortic United is gone. Do you really believe USDT was sent to the wrong server and that caused VU to halt the payment system? I manage an enterprise network for a defense company, and sending USDT to the wrong server makes no sense at all. The fat boy slash lady has sung, and no need to waste time giving us this whatever face. Face the facts and move on. Talking to the CEO means nothing, buddy. Call it what it is and stop running your big mouth telling stories. Well, let me tell you something, buddy. Okay? Since we're buddies, right? Let me tell you something about me running my big mouth, right? Running my big mouth has gotten me probably, I'm willing to bet, more houses than you. Running my big mouth has gotten me more cars than you. Running my big mouth has gotten me a younger, hotter, more beautiful girl than you. Running my big mouth is what I do, my friend, or haven't you noticed? So you may as well ask me to stop breathing, right? What do? I run my mouth, right? What if I lost everything today? You know what I would do? I would start running my mouth because that's what I do. I run my mouth. You got a problem with it there, buddy? Right? Want to say it to my face, buddy? You do defense contracts? Oh, well, you must be a really smart guy, right? And you want me to stop running my big mouth. Well, why don't you put your money where your mouth is there, partner? Buddy, since you're my buddy, since you're my friend, and you want me to stop running my big mouth. Oh, Vortic United is gone. Well, maybe it is, but I'm going to continue talking about it because that's just what I do. Right. And my big mouth has been very good to me, by the way. My big mouth has got me in the door that you ain't been in, my buddy, right? My big mouth has opened up doors for me that's never going to open for you. My big mouth has allowed me to be more fit, more in shape, better than what you probably are, right? I mean, let's just keep it 1,000, right? You want to talk about my big mouth? Let's talk about it. I've made 300 phone calls a day, cold calls, cold visits, closed multiple sales. That's what my big mouth has done for me. I'm looking at a wall full of awards and plaques and newspaper clippings and articles. That's what my big mouth has done for me. So no, I don't think I'm going to stop running my big mouth. I think I'm going to keep running my big mouth until it don't run anymore. I'm going to be 60 years old running. I'm going to be 70, 80, 90 years old running my big mouth, right? I'm going to run my big mouth and I'll run my big mouth right over you, brother, right over you, my friend, right over you, buddy, right? Since we're buddies now, right? We're YouTube buddies, right? You're my YouTube buddy, my internet buddy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Stop running your big mouth. Oh sure. Yeah. I'm gonna stop running my big mouth. Let me tell you something. This big mouth has been pretty good to me, right? I'm still here, right? Let me tell you something about this big mouth. Let me tell you something about my big mouth. It's hard to shut up my big mouth. I'm hard to kill. All right. You might not have noticed, but one thing about me is I last long. I'm like the Energizer Bunny, right? I'm hard to kill. I got a big mouth, and I'm going to keep running my big mouth, right? So go cry. Say Vortic United is over. Oh, it's a Ponzi scheme. I lost my money. Go cry about it and leave the space and quit. That's on you, man. If you want to keep listening to my big mouth, I know a lot of things that can help you. I know a lot of strategies you could implement. I know some things, Mr. Defense Contractor, or whatever it is you do, because you got to show how smart you are, right? And how accomplished you are. I don't need to say that stuff. My reputation speaks for me. I don't need to remind you, bro. Maybe if you stuck around, you would get something out of this, right? Rather than just crying and playing the victim. Oh, poor me. Vortic United is over. Poor me. We don't have any victims over here, bro. We don't have any victims on this channel. We have winners here. We have warriors here. We have victors over on this side of the internet, not victims. Okay, buddy. Okay, is that good with you? Thank you for the comment, buddy. All right, let's see what else we got here. All right, this person said, "Yo, I just noticed that you got that Wildcats issue #1 right on." So we have somebody who watches the Unlimited Freedom Network who knows about the comics, right? Knows about the comics I have. And you mentioned that I've got that Wildcats #1, which yes, I've got that. I've also got that Youngblood #1 right there. So yeah, just don't rob me, okay? Just I know you wish that you had the comics that I have. Just yeah, let's keep it cordial, all right? All right, let's see what else we got here. This guy wrote me a book and he tells me to stop running my big mouth. All right, somebody said, I'm looking forward. This was you, Black Rose. I'm looking forward to this payday Thursday, considering the recent developments. And what I said is that I think Invisible AI is a good play right now. I always stand to be corrected if I'm wrong about something, guys. Okay, so this is about Rento Trade. We've got another complaint about Rento Trade. That's not good. I'm going to have to talk to my contact over there and figure out what's going on. Pastor Dominique, if you're listening to this, send me an email. And then I can't believe that the person over at Rento Trade actually had the nerve to ask me to take these comments down because it's bad for their reputation. Well, maybe if you did the right thing in the first place, people wouldn't be making the comments, right? Maybe if you actually did what you said you were going to do, people wouldn't be making the bad comments. Did you ever think of that? Instead of asking the YouTube guy to take it down, did you ever think of that? How did that ever come into your mind? Yeah, I'm going to be talking to you soon, right, about this Rento Trade, right? Okay, this is one about Invisible AI. This person said, with everything going on with the other four platforms coming out of California, well, it's actually three platforms coming out of California, and funds is a federal case. That's a whole nother thing. Do you feel this could be very risky for a platform such as Invisible AI operating out of the US, or do they already have a plan to keep the US off their backs? So here's the thing, man. Invisible AI is trading crypto. So trading crypto is not regulated. Yes, Bruce, there is a code. I shared it with you up there. Let me share it with you again then. You have to put this link in your browser, okay? Let me see. Why are there dots in that? That's weird, man. Let me get it for you. Hang on one second. Okay, so you after you've logged on, you can go there, and that's the promo code. And great job for the 12.8% this week. Appreciate you sharing that. Okay. So this person said, with everything going on with the other four platforms coming out of California, do you feel this could be a very risky platform since they're operating out of the U.S.? I don't think so because it's crypto trading only, right? And crypto trading's not regulated the way that forex is, right? So if you're messing with forex, yeah, and you live in the U.S., yeah, that's what got Novatech in trouble. But like I said, guys, make sure that you do your own due diligence and make sure that you come into this space and come into any platform that you join. Make sure that you have a game plan, right, and that you're playing to win, right? That's the bottom line. Yeah, man. If they're gonna trip with me, they're gonna get. If they're gonna come on here and talk that stuff, then they're gonna have to hear me give them a little bit back. Tofu says my QP issues are resolved. That's right, Tofu. Black Rose, Eve, have you tried support? They're usually very helpful and responsive. I really hope you get it sorted out. Mishpat Enterprises, you tell them, Vaughn, we love your big mouth. Right back at you. Thank you. We got Tucci's Life. That's exactly what I tell everybody. Don't invest what you're not willing to lose. These platforms are like casinos. Eve Nickel, Black Rose, it won't allow me on the page. I'm frozen out. Black Rose, Eve, did you join the Telegram group? John, what are your thoughts on Vortic right now? Okay, my thoughts on Vortic are relax, Mike. It's my little inside joke, and I will give you the latest sauce that I have on Vortic United. I'm going to share it here in the chat. Hey, John. So, boom, there you go. And you can see everything. I had a meeting with the CEO yesterday, and I had a meeting with Mike Donaldson the day before. So, I got some sauce for you on that, and I did share it there in the video that I just shared. All right, Bruce, is there a promo code for VidForex? Yes, I shared that. Mark Lawrence, I think it's time for some red juice, and I love your big mouth. Yeah, really, really. Yeah, I need some red juice before I pass out. Black Rose, Eve, Bruce, trading bond scores 12.8% this week. That's what I'm talking about. There's the link that I shared. Black Rose says, thanks for sharing, Bruce. John says, do you think Vortic is over or no? I joined this late. Just curious on where you stand with Vortic. And then you said, I appreciate it. So basically, the long and the short of it, dude, don't miss that video, okay? Because you need to hear the relax, Mike. You got to hear that, man. I mean, that's like my favorite thing to say now, right? You please don't miss the video. But the long and the short of it is that they have not been served, right? So the cease and desist order of California has not been served actually to Jensen Robles' lawyers yet. But when they are served with it, they're going to make a statement. The other thing is they're saying that our payouts are going to be good and they're going to start coming out on Thursday. And what we have to do is we have to cancel our current withdrawal and put in a new withdrawal. And then by Thursday, they said that the pay is going to come, right? So that's what the long and short of it is. Tucci, I also didn't know about Rumble until you told me about it. Yeah, a lot of people they don't know about it right now, but Rumble is the future. Okay, Rumble is the future because the more creators that get kicked off of YouTube and the more content creators get censored, right? I mean, Rumble's just going to get bigger and bigger, right? Because people want to be look. I mean, come on, free speech, right? I mean, when I grew up in this country, free speech was a thing. Like that was something that we really valued, right? You didn't have to agree with what somebody else was saying, but they had the right to say it, right? But now it's like censorship, the censorship states of America. Everybody's getting censored. It's crazy. I wouldn't have guessed it, right? I wouldn't have guessed it when I was growing up, but hey, here we are. Do I personally believe the payments will come on Thursday? No, no, I don't believe and I don't disbelieve, right? But I have a large sum of money, John. I have large sums of money in Vortic United. So I'm hoping, right? I'm hoping. Relax, Mike. I'm hoping they pay out, man, because I got 9 packages with Vortic United and I've got large sums of money, man. So, of course, I'm hoping that they pay out. But do I personally believe? Look, man, they've never lied before, right? I mean, Jensen has been cool. this whole time that I've been part of Vortic United. They've had little hiccups before, and they always fixed them. So I want to believe, right? I want to believe, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Look, I can't. I can't. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna make a prediction. Okay. Eve, you just joined the Telegram group. That's good. They've been freaking out all morning in that group. I've been sitting here just watching them, just freaking out while I'm sitting here doing this live with you guys. Oh man, but I'm still pretty stoked because I just turned $1,000 into 3,000, right, with this vid forex thing. So I'm very happy about that. Right, it's always nice to have a quick 200%, right? Just quick 200% profit, boom, just like that, right? The 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So that's good stuff. It's a Ponzi. This is not profit. You're stealing money. You stole other people's money. It's a Ponzi. It's a scam. His brother works for a Chinese tech company. He's actually a Russian spy named Renee Schwartz. Relax, Mike. His brother works for a Chinese tech company. He's a Russian spy. Are you able to add to the initial deposit anytime once you start, and then will that adjust your profits? No. So with Invisible AI and with most of these platforms, guys, if you put in a stake, that's your stake. Then if you put in another stake, that's another stake, right? You can't add to the same stake. Except with Vortic United, they were letting you do that. But we're kind of pausing on talking too much about Vortic United until we figure out, what's going to happen. So I'm like you, man. I'm like you. I'm like eagerly waiting for Thursday because I want to see these funds come to my wallet. Right? I'm in the same boat. I think it's hilarious, John. I think it's the best. I think this is the. I think I should have a billion views. I think I should go viral from posting "Relax, Mike." That's what I think. I think it's hilarious. Relax, Mike. It's like, dude, really? Oh man. I know. I'm not gonna panic, but at the same time, man, it's a I'm like you, guy. I want to see that. I want to see it come in too. I want to see it work out, right? I don't want it to be a rug pull. If it is, I'll tell you what it is, right? But I'm not gonna be happy about it. Relax, Mike. This person said, "Good work, man. Best channel for the fast, up to date information on crypto platforms for sure." That's some good sauce right there. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys, man. I'm trying to tell you that you're not going to get the same kind of sauce anywhere else. You're getting the orange pill, titanium pill, stainless steel pill sauce here that you're not going to get anywhere else, right? Here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. All I ask you to do, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I release a new video here at the Unlimited Freedom Network because I'm giving you the sauce and I'm keeping you up to date. Okay, when the news happens, you're going to hear it from me, right? Not bragging. I'm just telling it like it is, guys. John, is this similar to what happened to Novatech? Yeah, it's sure. There's similarities. For sure, there's similarities. But see here, remember with Novatech, they didn't say anything about the cease orders. They didn't talk at all. They didn't communicate at all. Right. But at least Mike is communicating and Jensen is communicating. That's a difference, right? That's a difference. Also, this is just one thing. Like this hasn't become like like this hasn't become a longer problem. It's just that a lot of us got, you know, have had bad experiences in the past, and so we're seeing those connections, right? But yeah, of course, there's similarities there. Sure. but that doesn't mean that it's going to be the same outcome, right? Let me state that at least. Is 1 week still reliable? Yep, 1 week is still paying out, guys. I just checked it this morning. Everything's good. Vaughn, we appreciate you. I appreciate you guys too. Nice video. I would like to know if I need to purchase a monthly membership subscription on GS Partners to be eligible to earn my weekly and monthly profits from my meta certificates. Kindly advise. No, you don't have to purchase it to be eligible, but I've always had one, so I can't really tell you what it's like if you don't purchase it. Somebody said, "Great message, bro. Just started watching your channel, and this video hit really close to home. Great. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I love to read those types of comments, guys, because it makes me it reinforces the fact that we're giving value here at the Unlimited Freedom Network, right? We're not just like a hate channel, right? I never want to be that. I got some spam, somebody spamming an old video about look. Thank you very much for the invaluable information. You are welcome. This person said, this is Darren. He said, if the storyline is true and I'm following this like a soap opera, it's believable. But I'm just coming out of Nova Rec coma. So I call BS because what type of CEO wouldn't give advance notice regarding the fact that we just stopped payments? So relax, Mike. Shout out to you, man. Exactly. Relax, Mike. Classic, classic, classic. You guys are loving the relax Mike stuff. This guy said, "Relax, Mike. From the computer engineer, this is unheard of. You announced that a change is coming to the systems. You have Friday night to Monday night to have the system back up, or somebody is losing their job. Heck, even C12 did updates on the fly. These guys get millions of dollars from us, and they can't do any better than this. So unprofessional." This person said, "It's my understanding that you can withdraw daily commissions. However, your traded capital rewards won't be paid out until the close of the trading week." Okay, thank you for that comment. This person said, "Best thing I've heard is the non-involvement of Jan Gregory." Man, some of you guys really don't like Jan Gregory, bro. But what did Jan Gregory do? I would like to know because I don't even really know who he is that much. I mean, I know that he's a polarizing figure. Either people love him or they hate him. Oh, right. Black Rose, I'm going to read your comment. You said, "Bond, this is a calling for you, man. Your handling of this situation is just flawless. Very impressive. I actually see a difference between how you're handling CloudFi and Vortic versus how you handled Novatech. There is visible growth. But then again, Novatech wasn't reachable, so I guess that fueled your frustrations. Nonetheless, you were doing a great job. Every minute on your channel is very much worth it. Not just funny, but very informative." Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate the positive feedback. I said, "You're the best. You're definitely the most informative YouTuber in the space. Keep up the good work. Good job. Thank you." Relax, Mike. I love it, man. Some people are giving me the relax, Mike comment. This person said, as an expat in the third world, this nonchalant nature of customer services is prevalent and would drive any Westerner crazy. Tell me about it, man. I was in a third world country. I'm not going to say where it was, but somebody cut in front of me in line, and I was ready to fight, and they had no idea why I was mad. I guess they just cut in line. No big deal over there. Thank you, Vaughn, for asking the tough questions and keeping it real. You got it. How do I add money to an existing package on VU? Do I repurchase? Yes, you repurchase on Saturdays. LOL, Mike is six figures deep in Vortic. I'd be upset if I were Mike too. That's right. Relax, Mike. And then the QP questions were coming in. So if somebody said, "Good morning. My Vortic United 2FA authenticator code was deleted in my phone. That's all bad. Anytime I signed into the account, it asked me to put the 2FA authenticator code. What can I do to fix the problem?" You have to sign up for a new account, and then from that new account, you have to contact support and tell them your problem. right? So that they can help you get into your old account. Amazing and hilarious. Thank you. This person said, Vaughn, you're so much appreciated. Thanks for the info. Keep up the great work. I will. Thank you very much for the comment. Now let's go on over to the chats and see where we're at here. John, is this similar to what happened with Novatech? We already answered that. Crypto X, what steps do you take before selecting a platform? Well, I go visit the website. You know what I mean? I take if I do know who's involved with it, it helps, right? But what I'll do is I will, if it looks like something I want to get involved in, I'll take a small sum of money and get involved with it. I'll see how it does, and then if it's working out and it's getting a little bit of a track record, I'll go from there. But you know what, man? There's a lot of platforms out there, and I'm not here to tell you which ones are good and which ones are bad, right? And the ones that I'm in, most of them, man, it is what I mean. It is what it is. That's how it is in this space, right? But I think that in terms of the platforms that I'm most excited about right now, Invisible AI is definitely up there, and there's a lot of reasons for liking that one. John, has a hiccup like this happened with Vortic before in the past with positive outcome? Yeah, 2 weeks ago they had a problem with their withdrawals. And so I just canceled my withdrawal and then I withdrew again a week ago and I got that huge sum of money, right? I got the huge, it was a nice sum of money because it was backed up. Same thing that's going to happen this time. So it worked out last time, right? So there you go. Peggy, is QP still working? QP is spotty. It's on and off right now. Some people are saying it works with a VPN. Other people are saying no. They've obviously got something going on with their server that they need to get fixed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at 3 hours and 45 minutes here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. It's been awesome hanging out with you guys today. Stay tuned. I'm going to be posting updates as soon as I have more information on anything. And once again, appreciate you guys. Drop me a comment. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I release a new video here at the Unlimited Freedom Network. I really appreciate you guys coming through for this Friday Q&A session here at the Unlimited Freedom Network.